One?
Oh. Welcome back!
Oh, I scared you.
Hopefully there's no coughing fits this time, and no one tries to die.
Will stopped eating when the camera started, so we're
okay.
all right.
We're good. Well, welcome back.
Oh, he goes back to the
I
court.
hope they got caught on the camera or the mic.
No, it's not.
Someone farted.
Dude, you almost just stabbed your
That's
really hurt.
I was in control.
So this is a great intro into our Dungeon of the Mad Mage session.
Hey, you got it right! Shh!
Projects off.
Yelling.
Jeez.
Hey, you got it right.
You just gotta whisper so they can hear it.
Oh, yes, we're now in Asmer.
Yes.
And yeah.
So as of last session, you guys have officially 100%ed level 1 as of right now.
100%. What's up, bitches?
And then moving on, you guys have killed the troll that the ghost lady in the wall has told you to kill. So you are,
Ghost lady in the fucking
as
wall.
far as you know, you are free to head down to level 2. There were some missions up. I think the only ones, there is the lady that'll buy your magic items, and then there's 3 other ones that you guys have not got the requirements for those yet.
Well, if you guys don't mind, I think we have a few magic items that we can probably just sell off real quick.
Yeah.
Which ones did you suggest?
The drift globe that I have.
Yeah.
I possibly have some. I'd like to go shopping as well.
Yes, I would like to buy some things. I also have some items to sell that we found down here. Not magical, but
Yeah,
mundane.
yeah, we can sell mundane stuff.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Maybe take an hour or two.
Real quick. Announce the dice giveaway.
Oh, yeah.
We have a dice giveaway going on for tonight.
If y'all can get your friends to come watch, if we can get at least 10 concurrent viewers that stick around until at least the break, we're going to do a name generator if we can keep it at 10 or more, if you can tell some more friends. And so at break time, we will do a name wheel on the app I just downloaded. And we will randomly choose somebody to get a set of Kraken dice,
Yeah,
which are really sought after.
they're
Yeah,
nice.
it's the one Corey just bought for himself.
Well, I have used them, yes, but the thing
They
is,
have been
though,
blessed by the
they're
DM.
limited edition, and once they're gone, you can't get them anymore usually. So,
And if you're watching this, you probably play D&D, and you at least have 5 friends
Yeah,
that are there.
yeah, they're in there.
dice giveaway.
3 friends.
3 friends?
DM, 3 players.
Okay, so what about the other 2 people? That's why I said 5, just to see if anyone like. What?
Back
There's
to the
6 people
game.
at this table. Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe we just spend an hour or 2 up top, and
Yeah, so
we can stock up on supplies.
You give me an insight, and Carl give me an insight check.
I was gonna say, if anything, I think you should hold on to the wand.
I didn't plan on selling it. I just said the drift globe.
Just making sure.
Yep.
10.
10.
Mine's higher. 21.
21. So I made you 2 roll it because you guys are kind of the closest to Hallister-ish. But a 10, yeah, I'll give it to you, Corey. But you realize that, yes, you've cleared this out, but you realize that Hallister controls this, and you're not sure how long it's going to be till he restocks everything down here.
Okay.
So, thing is, I know that Grix actually are one thing that we came upon. They live in the mountains. I feel as if, they could repopulate this place, and I know they were pretty close by to where we need to go. Never know what type of adventurers might come down here, and we might face off against them. So, if y'all want to go up top, I'm all for it, but
I don't want to spend too long up there.
and then there's also this so-called Skullport that we've heard about on level 2. Seems like an area where we might find some
Level 3, sir.
temporary respite. Is it 3?
It's 3.
Yeah.
Never mind.
It was level 3. Remember, we took the
But we may
sketching.
meet our revenant friend on level 2.
Man, that was like 2 days ago.
I mean,
It's been a while.
I mean, he may take a while to find the person he's looking for.
All right. So I will hand each person 3 gold, 4 copper.
Oh no.
3 gold, 4 copper, and that's it.
No, I'm waiting.
Good.
All right. So 3 gold, 4 copper, and 2 silver.
No electrum.
No electrum.
What is this for a trip?
This is the money that I found. I don't remember where.
Okay.
It was somewhere
Probably.
in a bag of some kind.
Maybe.
Well, thanks for handing out money.
And then to Lord Phillips, I will hand you 3 gold, 5 copper, and 2 extra silver, and say this is for the house.
3 gold. Oh, you're just the. Okay, hang on. How much? 3 gold.
3, 5, and 2, or 3, 2, and 5. 3
3,
gold, 2
2
silver, 5 copper.
All right.
This is the excess one from what doesn't split between us.
Okay.
Thank you for your kindness, sir.
Hey, no problem. I figured the easiest way to do it is split it, and whatever's left over from the split or doesn't split goes to the house.
House always wins.
And I also have a chain shirt, a flail, a wooden flute. You got the necklace. Still looks good on you, by the way. Oh shit. Hang
Alright.
on. I forgot I found 250 gold.
Currently, you guys are still right in the area where you killed that troll.
Well, let's
That's
start
right.
heading up at least to the yawning portal. We
So
can
we're
sell leftover magic items that we have.
So, I'll hand you 41 gold. I'll hand everybody 41 gold, and then I'll hand you an extra 4 for the house.
Another 4.
Yeah, another 4 gold for the house.
I don't know how safe it is down here, but it seems that we have
41 gold. You said for everybody else.
Yeah, 41 to everybody, and then an extra 4 to the house.
Is it wise to leave someone down here just to
No.
see? I mean, because
Well, I want to buy stuff.
I definitely want to take care of some business.
Leave someone down here by themselves. Go for it.
I don't think it's a great idea.
just asking.
I'm
I
gonna.
think we are capable of taking any challenges that might arise when we
Yeah.
get back.
I mean, we can leave Theron down here if you want. That's fine.
Well,
I
I mean,
would,
I do not want to stay down.
I would
here.
absolutely be happy to not stay down here.
Well, I mean, you will have Ned with you, so
Yeah.
Are you guys talking as you're walking?
Yeah,
Yeah,
as we're
yeah.
walking to the
the
well.
hours it will take us to get back to the well.
I don't think it takes hours. Shouldn't take hours.
Because if you're still where the troll is, you guys walk back through that big room where you killed the manticores. And then that long hallway with the statues and the dead spiders.
I mean, if we feel comfortable, we can always just
Hurry,
hot step it out of this place.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure we had killed everything in here, so we could just run.
fast pace.
Yeah,
Well,
we can do fast
You
pace.
guys can run, and I.
Yep. So you guys head back through the statues. You head back through the throne room,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Do you want to sit in that chair one more time, Lord
there.
Phillips?
Oh yeah, it was the snake chair that bit you.
I don't respond to it.
Okay.
And you guys walk back by the vampire's lair into the room with the 3 big statues where you met the vampires the first time. And then I assume you guys are going to start going through the secret door that you know that goes
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
there. So, who's leading said party?
Young Bull and myself.
The usual suspects.
Yeah. Well, it depends. Are we talking? No, I would slow my flying down.
But either way. Okay. Sure. Fine.
Perfect.
Yeah.
As you two get closer to the secret door, you start hearing commotion.
Might be some fellow adventurers coming to check this place out. Maybe take a look just in case.
There is the peephole through the secret door. So you look
Take a
through, and you see another adventuring party
Robot
getting
eyes.
lowered down.
Pop out.
Currently, you look at the ground level. There's already an elf, dwarf, and 2 halflings and then you see them still like lowering another person down.
I figured we could just let them pass and make our way.
That's fine.
You don't want to fuck with them?
Sure. How
Why
about
would
we?
do that?
How about as experienced adventurers down here? How about we go give them a hand?
I say let them go.
They have an easy time.
Let them die on their own.
They're gonna search this whole place and find nothing because we've got it all.
Well, maybe we didn't.
No, it's true.
Oh,
And we'll just wait till they pass by and then open the door.
Okay. Then after a little bit, you see another human come down. So there's one, how many did I say? Elf, dwarf, 2 halflings, and human. So there's 5 that come down. And you see him start taking that path down. Because you go in, the secret door is here, and then that path that leads down to where...
Past the shields.
Yep. And after a little bit, you don't hear their footsteps anymore.
Let's go.
Yep.
Okay. You guys go, and then the buckets right there, he's actually starting to like reel it back up.
Whistle up.
Is someone down there? You guys want to come back up?
Send it down, please.
Come down. And you
I just fly out.
We'll take the time to each one of us go up and
Yep,
down.
takes a minute up. So 1, 2, 5 minutes. Go up. Well, we'll say some time passes walking by.
We're still on day 62, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yep, day 62. That's what I forgot. Walking through and back up. When everybody gets to the top, it looks to be about 3 p.m. in the afternoon.
I'm gonna look around for that woman that was willing to buy magic items.
Give me a history check to remember her resemblance.
5 plus probably 1.
You mean her semblance?
Oh, no, 9.
9.
I mean, it wasn't that long ago that we saw her, right?
A couple days.
That was a couple days.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Could have been a couple days because we saw her right before the troll fight.
No.
Wait, who were we talking about? The actress?
No.
No.
Never
We're
mind.
talking about the person
The lady that's
selling
that
magic
priestess.
or
Thanks.
buying magic items.
The Chilton priestess.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Did you see her sitting over in the corner?
I'm gonna approach her.
Goes, oh, I remember you. How'd it go down there?
Not bad. I have some stuff I want to sell before I head back down there.
Ooh, what do you got for me?
I'll reach into my bag of holding and I'll pull out the drift globe.
Okay. Does it say the rarities on there?
It's uncommon.
Uncommon. She goes, okay. And she kind of looks it over and she goes, I will give you 50 platinum pieces for it.
Sold.
Okay. Is everyone else walking around?
Yeah,
Or if he's going up, is anybody else also going up to that lady?
I'll probably hear what he has to say.
Okay.
Nope, I don't have anything to sell.
I'm gonna go to Hal Channis's.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go that way too.
Okay.
All right, you're going that way too. All right,
Yeah.
I'll wait for you to be done.
I will also go that way with them.
Okay. Is anyone else selling magic items? No.
Oh, that's all I need.
Hang on,
I'm
let me
just
look.
waiting
Look
until
fine.
we see where
Heading to
it's-
the
Oh.
see where
magic
they go.
store.
Whether
or not it's still Halpachine, this is a different
I
story.
kind of pull Lord Phillips aside. I say,
Oh, hang on.
I'm sorry.
I'll also ask her if she's interested in this, and I'll pull out a potion of lightning resistance. It's uncommon, and it's consumable.
Yeah.
Where are the uncommon magic items? Oh, no, sorry.
She goes, for a consumable, I'll do 25 platinum pieces.
That's fine. You can have it.
And the other one, spell books. I'm also interested in spell books. If anybody
Actually, yeah, I do
Oh.
have a spell book.
I thought we found like 3 of them. Didn't we find 3 of them?
Yes.
I have one, I think. This
There's
one was. I didn't keep note where I got it from.
Because, like, I know we found 3 that each had, like, different hide coverings.
The female sister.
Yeah.
had one.
Oh, this was a while ago. This was a long time ago. This was back during
Dragon Heist.
Dragon Heist.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if they'll buy it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I
She
showed
goes,
her.
"That's fine."
Oh, it's the one out of the house that we found.
To her, she doesn't know that it's from.
Yeah.
And then
there.
I swear we found 3 spell books
We did.
down there. So do we want to sell those?
I don't know. Well, I don't know who has
I don't
them.
know who has
so.
them.
How much for this?
Because it was like one had like a reptile hide.
Did you write
They
down
all
what
had
spells
a-
were in it?
No. You can give me the lowest. You'll pay for it.
Well, it's by spell.
Yeah.
But she kind of pans through it and she goes, "How does 500 platinum pieces sound?"
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Wow.
I'll hand it over to her.
Spellbooks are like many spell scrolls all wrapped into one.
Mhm.
And
So,
they
yeah,
don't
expensive.
go away.
Yeah.
I'll pull you to the side after that and ask you if you want to sell the heart.
What are you talking about?
You know, well, we're aside. Nobody can hear us. The heart. The tiefling's heart.
No.
Okay.
Why would I do that?
I was just asking.
It's a dumb question.
Oh.
Any
Oh,
more
excuse
dumb
me.
questions?
For Christ's sake. Alright, let's go.
Are you guys haggling amongst each other?
No.
No.
Okay.
Business is done, thank you, madam.
Thank you. I'm always here if you guys find any more.
I'll turn back to you and you ready?
Let's go.
All right.
Al Pacino's on the way.
Are you interested in any items that might not retain magic for long periods of time?
Duper into fucking paying you for your magic items that
Disappear.
I'll pick up a stone and I'll be like, I'll whisper into it, and then I hand it to her. And like 5 or 30 seconds later, it goes, "Give me some money."
She kind of goes, that's cute. I guess she gives you a platinum piece.
Oh, shit.
Thank you. I'll make sure not to let that enchantment go away anytime soon.
She gives you a platinum piece and an alignment change.
Time to go.
Hey,
kill
I was
it.
honest. I don't know why that would be a.
Yeah,
No,
he
I'm
said temporary enchantment.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And as you guys walk away, you see a little halfling come up to her, and he kind of like opens up a bag, and she kind of stuffs him in there, and he kind of
Stuffs him in there?
No, stuff that we
stuffs items in there, and he just kind
picks
of
him up.
goes behind the bar and goes in the back. And kinda just,
killing me!
he puts himself
Take
in the
me
bag.
out! Take me out 9 minutes and 30 seconds, please.
Alright, so to help a chance is in.
And the other ones,
As we're walking,
I don't think you guys did any of the other ones.
as we're walking, or I imagine we probably hail a cab, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll pay for the cab.
Thank you.
So we'll say that encounter took 10 minutes.
Okay.
Everybody's keeping track about.
The cab ride takes probably like 30 minutes, I think. 'Cause help a
Well,
chance
where's
is
house?
wasn't-
Where's
in the market
house?
ward.
Market ward?
Yeah. Which was.
Do you have a map of Waterdeep on that? Yes.
We did.
It was like the last page or the second
No,
page?
there's not one on here.
Oh, no. Yeah, it was just a map of Troll Skull. Yeah, whatever, half an hour.
Well, we're in the south ward,
Okay.
so.
So
That's
half an
close
hour
by.
you get there,
Yeah.
Yep.
and this is the magic shop.
So I'm gonna let everybody else walk in. Whoever's walking in, I'm gonna stop Young Bull and pull him aside real quick, and I'm gonna give him the
Tonguing of his life.
no.
That's nasty.
He hands you the stone of glory.
The heart.
Yeah, heart. This is for you.
A tomb.
Oh, withered heart. Do with it what you will.
I go, hey, good job down there, and I'll hand him 287 platinum pieces and 5 gold.
Woo! Oh, half of what you just got from the lady.
Mm-hmm.
Just a young wolf.
Yeah, cool.
Well, thank you.
Keep that between me and you.
Keep what?
Exactly. And then I'm gonna walk in to Alpha Chainus.
Yeah.
Okay. What's everybody want? We're
I
just gonna
want-
speed this up.
I want,
Yep.
I want mithril plate armor.
Mithril plate armor. God, you guys need to look this shit up.
So
It's rare.
mithril is.
Is it in the?
Oh, we determined it's rare.
It's rare. Yeah.
Because mithril's uncommon.
So for rare, Zane, if you want to use what I was doing, is I
Okay.
would roll a D100. If it was within the 90s, he would have it. Uncommon items, they just had them.
Well,
Okay.
we're also level 6 now, though, so we're up an appropriate level for rare as well.
Yeah.
If that changes.
It's still rare.
Yeah,
but-
it still would be overpowered if you could just buy whatever you wanted.
It's not like a Walmart.
But, no,
Okay.
I know.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, like, I feel like the top 10 percentile is like more than rare, like very rare probably. But
That's fine. We'll move it to.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's uncommon. Mithril armor is
We'll
uncommon.
move it to 75.
And then
Yeah,
what I would
mithril
do
armor
is
is
for
uncommon.
uncommon, it would be 500 for attunement, 250 for non-attunement, and for rare it was 5,000 for attunement, 2,500 for non-attunement.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Mithril is.
That was just what I had decided. It's up to you.
That's fine. We'll keep it the same. So we'll go down the line, I guess.
We'll start down there. Okay. Good evening, Hal.
In movie style, this is just a montage. of,
Well,
handing over stuff.
just a few things I'm looking for: a ring of protection, and a cloak of displacement, or a cape of the Mountebank.
You said a cloak of displacement or of the
A
manta
cape
ray?
of the Mountebank. All of those are rare.
Montebank?
It's the one that gives you bat wings or something.
it gives you dimension
No.
door.
Oh.
Yeah, it gives you dimension door once a day.
What was I thinking of then? Cloak of flying?
Cloak of the bat.
Yeah, I think actually it's called cloak of
You get bat wings and dark vision. And a very gravelly voice. And your parents die.
Whoa.
Sounds cursed.
And if your parents aren't dead, they come back to life and they get shot by a clown and then die. Girls.
He says all he has right now is a cloak of displacement.
It's a good cloak, though. I'd take that.
If you give me a week, I can try and acquire the other one.
That'd be fine. I'll wait.
Dude,
Thank
I'd
you.
Out of that cloak.
Huh?
I would always be out of that cloak. That's a Brandon cloak.
What, the cloak of displacement?
Yeah. I would wear that
It's
bitch
good.
all the time.
Given it's not like Lord
Disadvantage.
Phillips has a high AC to go with it.
I don't know. I'd rather somebody have a cloak of displacement than a
Boots of
than
flying.
boots of flying.
Yeah. That is fucking true.
Okay.
Like I can deal with somebody casting dimension door once a day.
Well, that's the cape of Mountebank.
Yeah.
Cloak of displacement
Well,
gives you disadvantage.
I'm good.
on
Thank you.
attacks
Yeah.
against
That
If
is
you don't
fair.
mind, just
But
keep an eye out for the ring
Yeah,
of
once they're
protection
hit,
and the cape of the
it's
Mountebank.
Yeah, and you see him take out like a big, like,
what 24 hours?
just for a fire
like a
flag
charter
person.
book, and he kind of
Yeah.
writes it down.
But if we
He goes, if you could,
I know.
Make your mark on this, so we know it's this is for you.
I signed in really fancy cursive, like looks
Calligraphy.
super nice, like big ol' L. Lord Howard Phillips.
He puts his Hancock on it.
For you, sir.
Newbold looks around. Oh, nothing.
No.
Sorry.
Okay.
Do you by chance have a robe that can allow me to see for great distances? And or things that are invisible? A robe of the eyes? A robe of eyes?
Many eyes.
The eyes.
Of eyes.
He gives you a robe, and then you put it on. It's the robe of the Isles. So you just become Irish.
He goes 1 second, and he goes to like this big like looks just like a laundry mat, and he's just like going through all these things, and
It seems to vanish into some extra dimensional space.
yeah. And he pulls it down. He kind of like dusts it off a little bit. He goes, "Does it look like this?"
Is it a robe that has a bunch of eyes on it?
Yeah.
But they're all
I do
drawing
believe so,
crayons.
yes. How much would you like for an item of that quality?
And then requires attunement. What we're doing, 5,000.
If it's rare, it'd be 5,000 if it has attunement.
Yeah. He goes, 5,000.
Okay.
Okay.
Give him 500 platinum pieces.
And he hands you a robe of eyes.
And do you by chance have any elven
Literally
chain?
rolled a 99.
Nice.
Huh?
Do you by chance have any elven chain? Probably can't afford the elven chain. Actually, I'm willing to make a trade if you do have elven chain.
He goes, I actually just sold my last elven chain about a week
Well,
ago.
that is unfortunate. Okay.
Anything else?
No, that will be it.
Carl.
Do you have any braces that assist in archery endeavors?
That is uncommon.
Uncommon.
One second. And he'll walk to the back, and you just see him bring out a case, kind of dusts it off, and then he kind of opens it up and pulls out some braces of archery.
How much would that be, sir?
Requires attunement. So what was it, 250?
500.
500? 500.
Would you accept any services as payment towards the purchase of these braces?
What kind of services you talking about?
Do I overhear this?
Yeah,
Conversation.
if
Whatever
he's
you
talking
need.
normal volume.
I will reach into my bag of holding, pull out 50 platinum pieces, kind of count it out, and then kind of scooch up in front or in between him and whoever else would be standing like up near the counter, and I'll place 50 platinum pieces up on the counter, and I'll just go. You drop this outside,
How
And
would
then-
that, you don't have to.
and
do
I
that.
just leave. I just walk away.
So he goes
I
to-
pull my hand out of my pouch because I was getting ready to do the same thing, and I was like, well, all right.
And he starts to reach for it, and he's so we good. I got
guess
my
so.
money. You got bracers. Nope, doesn't matter to me.
All right. Thank you. And I'll take the bracers and I'll go out to speak to Howard.
Okay. Anything else? Chip, you wanted your mithril chain.
Yeah.
It's uncommon.
It's uncommon, not chain.
Mithril plate.
Plate.
And plate armor is usually 1,500, so if you
Yeah.
want to rule it in a different way.
Yeah.
Like 7,000.
7,000.
7,000. Fuck you.
I was waiting.
Oh, that's
It's
all-
still a little
that's
ridiculous
only
for a
for a long
mithril
bow
plate to
and
be
short bow.
less
I was
than
hoping
an
it was
actual
cross-
plate.
Oh, you
Yeah.
can't do it for.
No, it says
hand?
while wearing this, you have proficiency with longbow and shortbow, and you gain +2 bonus damage rolls for
Never mind.
ranged
I don't
attacks
need it.
made with such weapons.
You can take your platinum back. Thank you, though.
The what?
It's for a hand crossbow and it doesn't work with that, so I don't need them.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Bracers of archery are only for long or
bows.
short bows.
But thank you.
Rewind the tape a little bit. So, Carl, would you like anything else?
I'll let you know. Go to them.
Okay.
Of course, fate would have it to where Lord Howard Phillips can't be generous.
That way you could have 2 hands.
He probably considers it an investment.
It's rare.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
He pulls out some mithril plate armor.
Sweet.
500 gold.
500.
We'll probably know
Why-
my
why
character
should it be
better
more?
than
Well,
most.
Yeah.
plate is
Plate
15.
is 1,500.
Oh.
So you want to make it 2,000?
Yeah, we'll go 2,000.
I pull out 2,000 or 200 platinum and.
Okay.
Ding, 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 ding.
He kind of eyes it up. Takes it. Thank you.
Thank you. And then I slowly take off my studded leather and start putting this stuff on.
He's like, sir.
Huh?
We have a changing room right over there.
Oh, thank you. What'd you say?
I said it takes you a while.
Yeah,
to
it
doff.
takes
Yeah,
me
that's
like
a
10
lot.
minutes.
10
Or 5 minutes. 5 minutes, I
10
think.
minutes.
10 minutes.
It's 10.
Yeah.
5 to doff it.
Yeah.
Does anybody have comprehend languages?
No.
No.
I almost took it, but decided not to.
Anything for you, sir?
I'm looking for a pair of boots
Don't
help you
give clerics anything that
do
boosts their spells.
short range teleportation,
Short range.
I'd like to get like a.
or a
They only give orcs that. Which is
what's that?
Yeah. It'd be nice if you could get like the.
Or if you happen to have, I've heard they call bracers of defense.
What were the boots you were talking about?
Boots.
Remember, bracers only work if you're unarmored.
He's unarmored. He's a monk.
Oh, I don't know why I always think of you as a rogue. Always.
Because he's an assassin.
Yeah.
It's what I kind of think of him as. He's the rogue in the party.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I'm like, why aren't you checking for traps? I'm like, oh, because you're a monk.
Yeah.
Because he simply does not believe that there are traps there.
Boots of the winding path. They are common magic item.
Hey, I
Common?
can make this.
I assume it's not. Is it in an extra book? Because it's not in the DM's guild.
No, I
The
think
DM's guild.
It's technically an item that artificers make.
what's that? The boots of the winding path.
That's the only way they can really be made is if an artificer makes them.
And the artificer can only
Now
wear that.
you can let somebody else use it, but
That takes up one of your enchantments.
yeah, which I can't spare right now.
So that, no. And then he says he is currently out of braces of defense.
Hey, I'll make you a deal.
You
Buy
have
me
a Ring of the
+1
Ram?
shield, and I'll make you
Ring of the
boots.
Ram.
That's a good one. Oh yeah, I think I took a clip of that.
I don't need it. Shield. Hal. Chainless.
Hold on.
It's rare.
You could
Yeah.
get all the motherfuckers.
What the hell does Ring of the
That's
Ram
kinda
do?
Oh Jesus.
Blind sight. It could be useful.
That's true.
He says he does not have that particular ring.
Just thought it'd be fun to have.
So I have a question for you. If I were to ask for a Helm of Comprehend Languages, I currently have Goggles of Night.
Okay.
Would you say that I could wear both?
Yes.
Okay.
One's here, one's there.
And I've
I'll
also
let it
themed
go.
it like I've like incorporated them into my skull
Yeah.
too, so they're kind of just my eyes now.
Do you happen to have a +1 shield?
These here.
Plus
These
one.
are my eyes now. My brand.
What kind of shield would you like? And he kind of shows them off.
Anyone catch your fancy?
Just the +1's fine to me.
No particular design?
Doesn't matter to me.
Yep. Doesn't matter, just a +1.
You want the pink one for Breast Cancer Awareness Month?
Yeah.
It's got a nice fancy ribbon on it.
I'll
My
treat
grandmother
myself to
made it.
that.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay. 500 gold.
And I will handle with 500 gold.
Is that a tune?
No.
250.
Yeah.
250.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gives you change. And then is the helm.
It is a non-attunement uncommon.
He kind of goes to like, there's a few mannequins there, and he kind of pops it off. And 250.
Hey Chip.
Yeah.
Or Howard.
I'm outside.
No, he's outside. Mind if I borrow a few gold?
No, go ahead. How much you need?
Let's see. I need.
What was it? 250.
You still have that 50 platinum I gave you. I didn't take
Oh,
it back from you
okay.
yet.
Okay. So I'll give him 50 or enough for that, and then he'll give
Okay.
me.
Yep.
Cool.
Outside the game, question. So, did you rule it so that the weapons can't be repaired from the Black Pudding?
Correct.
Okay.
Permanent damage.
If you guys don't mind, I want to run by the forge and drop all these weapons and armor that we've found down there off. Then we can recoup the money from whatever they make from it.
Yeah,
later.
I need about.
I'm
an
still
hour
outside,
so
so
I can
I'm not
make,
there with you.
His boots for him.
Right. Yeah.
How long would it take for you to make another one of these?
An hour.
An hour?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is everybody done coming
Yeah.
outside?
Yep. So everybody's
So
outside.
I'll walk outside and I'll walk up to you and I'll say, I thank you for your kindness. I actually didn't need half this money, so.
Would you not buy the bracers?
No, it turned out they didn't work for what I was trying to use them for.
It's weird. That's not my money. Strange.
I have no need other than items that will assist us as a party, so.
That's your money now, not mine.
Alright, well, I'll use it towards the party when I can.
So I come outside,
So we'll say that dealing with everyone took about 20 minutes.
Okay.
flex my wings a little
So
bit,
you are at about just an hour
Okay.
outside of.
take off into the air.
Okay.
Can I still fly?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Zane changes his mind.
It's a little more labored. It's a little stiff, you know.
Yeah.
You gotta wear in the armor
Right.
a little bit.
So we technically didn't level yet, even though we
Technically,
did.
no.
Okay.
Alright.
All right. That's fine.
I love how this is saying I'm over my carrying capacity, but
Is that
everything
a
I have is
plan
in
for
the
the
bag.
leveling part?
You can modify the weight of everything. Anything I put in my bag, I set the weight to 0.
Oh, okay.
You have to go to each individual item to set it to
Yeah.
0. But that's what I do. So
Is
it
that the
doesn't.
stuff in the bag of holding?
Yeah. Everything that I'm wearing or carrying on my person outside the bag, I don't modify the weights.
Okay.
So are we ready to head back then to the yawning portal?
I need about an hour to make good on the deal I made with Geist over here, but
I mean, we can do that when we get down there. If
That's
you guys
fine.
are fine with that.
I mean, we do need a rest as well. Are we trying to rest down there, or should we stay up here and do so?
We still have a tavern.
Yeah, I mean, we can go back home.
I mean, are we all kind of beat up? Or?
I mean, we could probably use the rest. Head back home, have some good old fashioned young bull home cooking. I mean, he is pretty fucking good at cooking. So
Chickens and shark.
he's fucking good at cooking.
So are we taking a long rest and then heading back as soon as we can?
Yeah, in the morning. So head back to the tavern and take a rest. Check up on it, make sure everything is good there, and then in the morning we'll head back to the yawning portal.
Okay.
I will take the time and attune to the replies.
So I'm going to spend an hour, basically, does anybody have a spare pair of boots?
I'm sure there's some laying around the house somewhere.
Actually, you got boots on, right?
Yep.
Let me see those real quick.
Take them.
Aren't those your other boots that do the track thing?
No.
No.
So I'm gonna spend an hour and I'm gonna basically tinker with the boots and create the boots of the winding path.
Okay.
And then when that happens, the shield that I had attuned to one of mine just turns into a normal shield, and then the new infusion goes into the boots, and then I can give them to him to use.
Okay.
What do those do?
Use a bonus action to teleport.
Teleport up to 15 feet in any unoccupied space.
They're pretty fucking sweet.
That's pretty good.
As long as you can see it, you can get there.
And they don't have like charges or anything. You just
Nope.
It's bonus action.
So after the long rest back home at the tavern, did we level yet?
No.
So when they all go to your long resting,
Yeah, we're long resting at the
We're long
tavern.
until
so on our way back to the tavern, I'm gonna stop at the forge and give them all the mundane weapons that we found.
Okay.
So they're getting a chain shirt, a flail, a
A bunch of shit.
hand axe, leathers. I'm gonna give them my old studded leather. I'm gonna give them a shield. So
Just open up the bag of holding and just.
right, I'm just getting everything must go.
Chip's liquidation sale.
I'm giving them a miner's pick,
Is that under here? Does it have to be under a certain campaign?
and I'm just saying, whatever.
No.
You guys use this for whatever you need. All right.
Yeah, well, you still have enough provisions to make food for a while down in.
I do.
Okay. I'm not going to worry about buying rations then. If we're young bulls still cooking down there. So.
Okay. So
Long
you guys
rest.
wake up.
Long rest. When we wake up, I'm going.
What time would you guys like to head out?
As early as possible.
6, 7?
I'd say earlier than that. because we can when's the last time we took a long rest was like 6 p.m., right? The day before.
We woke up
Something like that, yeah.
2.
So that would
At 2 a.m.
10, 9, 8, 7,
6.
6. Yeah, so 6 p.m. we would initiate our long rest. Then 2 a.m. in the morning, wake up, kind of gather everybody up, and then head down and hail a cab and roll out.
When I wake up in the morning, I'm going to say my prayer to Morden and touch my shield, making it a +1 shield for the day.
Okay. So you guys wake up. You guys, how long is half an hour back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's about 2:30 in the morning. And you guys get back to the yawning portal.
When I get back to the yawning portal, I'm gonna wait. 2:30 in the morning.
Yep.
Is the chick who is buying magic items still up and
You guys walk into the yawning portal, and it's like super last call. Like there's like 2 people in there, and Dornan's just kind of washing up.
Okay, so she's not there.
Yep.
We're heading down.
I guess. All right. And you see he's just like beat from the day, and he's like, all right, who's first?
I fly down.
I'll go
Okay,
down.
who's second?
I'll go first. I'm always behind shit. That's why I would.
I'll just wait here for someone
And I-
to jump in the basket.
I'll
I
get in.
sit down there and wait.
Okay, so you guys get down there about 5 minutes later. You guys are now back in the dungeon.
And then head to the second level.
Tread carefully in case we run into those fellas from before or any other things that might have repopulated. Yep. So I will actively perceive as we carry on.
Okay, so you guys head around down to the hall. You pass. You guys look into the room where that sword was. The sword's gone.
Some poor bastards got it. Well, I got remove curse prepared. Oh, we did a long rest?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you guys remember.
Sounds like a business opportunity.
Yeah.
Or extortion, which either one.
I like the way that you're thinking. You're learning well.
Okay. You guys go into the big pillar room, and then that wall that says like certain death this way. You guys walk down that way, and then go through the little tunnel.
Yeah.
And then you guys come around.
Wait, is the certain death thing? Is it like
It's a lie.
right? Yeah.
Just like the cake.
But is it is it like a sign or is it like
It's written-
painted?
I think
It was
written
painted
on
I
the
think it was
wall.
written on the wall. I
It
mean, I
was
can
painted
look.
in blood on the wall.
Oh, can I retcon too and say that I bought some chalk?
No.
Because if it's just like painted or whatever,
You son of a fuck.
I'm going to attempt to use prestidigitation to clean it up after everybody else has walked.
Hold on. So let me. That's gonna happen. Let me read it and see how it's written on the fucking wall.
I'm pretty sure it's just chalk or.
Helm is sweet. You just has comprehend languages at will with it.
Yeah. That'll come in handy.
Oh, they are carved into the stone.
Well, that
That changes your mind.
And
on
it
that,
says
doesn't
certain
it?
death this way are carved in common on the southeast wall.
Fuck it. Keep going.
It's not quite tongues though.
Okay. You guys push through the statue room and then move into the hall. Well, actually,
We moved past the hall where that was really clean with the fucking floating light.
yeah.
things.
You guys look to the right and you see like the hallway that was lit with all the lanterns. That the
But now it looks dusty.
no. Oh, it looks still pretty clean.
Oh shit.
Can I do
Must have been
a
2.
nature check
Sure.
as a
Well, that's
walking
the
to
thing. It
see
takes
if
2
I
to make a
noticed
thing go right.
footsteps of the adventures that came down before we went up?
It'd be a survival check, I
Should
think.
be survival.
That's fine. Oh, so close. 12.
Currently, you do not see any other footsteps. So you can assume that they went a different path than you guys are going, or they haven't reached as far as you are now.
Oh, they're already dead.
And you guys move around, get into the room with the big mural on the wall where you found Revenant. Move down the secret hallway, and then you come into the room with the big statue and the staircase that leads.
The
down.
2-headed statue. And then we go down.
Does it seem like anybody else has been through this part?
So far, looking around, it looks exactly the same where you left
Okay,
it.
doesn't look disturbed.
Alright.
Yumbo will head ahead of everybody and make sure that the barrier isn't there.
You guys start approaching it, and you do see everyone sees a glowing barrier over the staircase.
I'm gonna cast guidance on Young Bull.
Okay.
Yumbo will reach out and touch it.
As you start to approach, everyone hears a voice, and she goes, "You guys are now ready to ascend to level 2. Descend to level 2."
Thank you, friend. You've been of much help.
And she goes, the aura is harmless. It will actually improve. You guys might like it when you pass through.
Cool. We go through.
Yep.
Young Bull first.
So you pass through, and you are now level 6.
Yay!
Perfect.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Everybody walks in. Boop, boop, boop.
So as I'm walking down,
I feel healthy.
Yeah,
I'm actually-
everybody walks in. You start feel, and as the last person walks, it kind of just fades, and it is a dark stairwell.
I think I
that
know
goes
some new
down
spells
to the
now.
I
so
have access to another
I'm
one.
gonna message you something, Zane.
Ooh, secrets.
Yes.
Whisper.
So I pull out a.
Secrets.
As we're walking down, I reach into my component pouch, and I'm kind of hanging back a little bit, and I pull out a little piece of copper wire,
Okay.
and I'm gonna cast sending, and I start speaking in deep speech.
Out loud, like everyone can hear you.
No, just quietly,
Okay.
and I'll message this to you.
Yeah. Whoever can see so far, you guys are descending, and you guys aren't seeing the end of these stairs as you guys keep just.
I'm gonna check for secret doors as we go down the stairs.
All right, I texted it to you. So you know who I'm sending this to as soon as you read this. And you can just say the response out loud. I don't mind. If there, remember, there's a 5% chance that it doesn't go through.
Perfect for a D100.
Or D20. Roll 1.
That's true. Sure, let's do that too. And he responds. He goes, "Thank you. You will be rewarded." And you feel it grow in power a little bit.
Does it disappear?
What? The stone?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll look into my bag and check to see if it's gone.
It is gone.
All right. And then I'm gonna pull out another piece of. I'm gonna still hang on to that piece of copper wire, and I'm gonna cast sending one more time.
Okay.
And I'm actually sending a message to. Now, you don't have to roll for this one.
Oh.
'Cause this person's on the same plane.
Oh.
I'm sending a message to. Oops.
Perfect.
I say, who wants to count this for me? Oops. It's Lord Phillips.
You went. Oops. No. I was like, nope.
Because I was doing syllables.
I almost did the same thing.
Hope all is well in Baldur's Gate.
How many words do you get?
25.
Oh, that's not bad.
You're on 11.
A little bit more than a Twitter message would be alright.
Does count?
How goes the business? I miss you.
You still got
5.
2,
7.
7.
Can he respond?
Yeah, he certainly can.
He's
And then I'll
25
say,
words.
hold all my money in Baldur's Gate.
Hold all my money in Baldur's Gate. Good.
There you go.
He'll respond. God, do I remember Oops's voice?
Hey,
Yeah.
What's up, Nitha? He goes, "It's good to hear from you, boss. Everything is good here. Business is well." And I miss you too. Come back soon.
Is there any changeling havoc going on in Baldur's Gate? Campaign 1.
Oh, Lord Phillips was already here when I got here? What the hell?
Just have responded.
So I'll take a look at the rod too after I get the message back from Chip, and I'm gonna look at it. Does it look different now?
It still looks the same, but it feels different.
Well, does it? Because right now it kind of was just a normal rod. Did it like take the shape of like tentacles, and is there like eyeballs?
Yeah, we'll say it started to get darker,
Okay.
and it started to kind of like deform a little
Okay.
bit, and you can see it
All right, cool.
getting a little more menacing.
I know exactly what he did.
Yeah, but
I don't even need to read the messages.
I know
I've
what
heard
he.
the
I
side
mean, I know what
conversation.
he did, but
I know. I bet I can tell you exactly what he did.
I don't know who he did it with.
I know who he did it with.
Just saying, you guys look around, and Farron's not with the party anymore. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
I guess.
Well, he was. You know, he always does that face stepping thing, so maybe he just took a jaunt ahead of us.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no security cameras in the hallways or in the staircases, so it's
Is he actually gone?
huh?
Is he actually gone?
No.
It's roll a new character.
All right. After you guys start descending, which seems pretty long, like
14 to check for secret doors is when
Oh.
you descend.
as you're descending down, you don't see any secret doors. As you guys start heading down, you start to see you can kind of see, like, it's still dark, but the dark vision, you can see where the stairs kind of end. And
Wait, guys, before we get to the bottom of this, remember we were told that there's goblins down here, like right at the end of these stairs.
Okay, they're just goblins.
Okay,
3 o'clock?
remember?
yeah, it's
It's
about
like some goblin master and...
walking through everything. Yeah, it's about 3 in the morning right now.
Some of them could be good. Who knows?
Yeah, I've only ever met one good goblin.
I've never met a single good goblin, but I have.
Watch your fucking tongue.
Oh, I knew that was coming.
And
Wait,
Is he really morally
Bob could've
good?
been alright.
Yeah, and there was Jim too.
yeah, so we are officially level 2.
Lever.
Good is
level
relative.
2. I did not draw maps for this one. We are testing out a map maker, so Will be drawing our map for the party for this level, and we'll see how it goes. So I say it might drag on a little bit for me having to explain the rooms and wait for
fine.
Will to draw them and everything, but hopefully it's less than 7 sessions on this level.
It'll make it easier for you not having to prepare those big ass maps that we don't actually use for battle.
True.
Yep.
I mean, if we want to theater the mind, unless it's coming to a point where we might need them, it's completely up to you too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can always draw out
Yeah.
a room quickly.
Yep,
You can
that's why I got the thing in the center for if the battle doesn't commence. Most of the rooms are pretty straightforward, so it'll be
I think
easy
we're
for
smart
everything.
enough to know what we should do in situations. So if you tell us there's like a 10 by 30 hall, and we just say,
Yeah.
"All right, we roll down," and you're like, "Well, guess what? Halfway through, you smart trap." Like,
Yep. We got it. So you get the bottom of the staircase, and with dark vision,
Well,
With
I
a
mean,
big glowing axe.
with a big glowing
oh
axe.
yeah,
Oh, I spend a charge on the rod to regain a spell slot.
okay. You guys start walking down. There's a 90-foot hallway. Do you want me to do it by that, and then you draw it to whatever scale you want?
So you said 90 feet
Yeah.
away from those stairs
Yes.
and 10 feet wide.
Yep, 10
Okay.
feet wide.
Can I perceive to see if I notice anything like hanging out in the hallway?
Sure.
No.
Still the same pairs
As normal.
going down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, we'll put young Will up since
I don't
he's
see shit.
good. And then at the end of that 90-foot hallway, it goes to the right. Then at 70 feet down the hallway, there's an opening to the left.
I want to check for traps as
Is
we're
that
heading
helping?
down the hallway.
70 feet down.
Yep. So 70 to 80 feet, there's a hallway to the left, and very at the end, there's a hallway to the right.
My cat's got his on myself.
What are you gonna look at the trap?
He said right and then left and now it's
No, yeah, because there's a hallway at 70 feet and then hallway at 90
Yeah.
feet.
Hallway at 70 going left. Hallway at 90 going right.
Oh, okay, that's why.
Yep.
Sorry, I thought you meant that.
Also-
end of the,
22 for traps.
You do not see any traps.
so
I think we're safe to continue on, fellas.
Alright, let's do it.
Let's go.
got it. Okay.
I'm gonna pull out my heavy crossbow, load it.
Okay.
Pull the hood back so I have.
Is there anything invisible in this hallway?
No, there's nothing invisible in this hallway.
Okay.
So I'm gonna check left first. Obviously, that's first
Yeah.
one we'll come to. So I want to head up to it and just kind of peek around.
Okay.
See if I notice anything.
When you look through, the hallway extends 10 feet and then opens up into a 30 by 30 room.
Okay. Looks like a
Do
good
I
place to start.
see anything in the room?
Trash and debris litter the floor of this room. The walls are adorned with bas reliefs that once depicted wolves. Dwarves carrying supplies, but the dwarf faces have been chipped away and replaced with cartoonish goblin heads instead, drawn in charcoal.
They don't like dwarves, Chip.
That's a little upsetting to me. They would deface these beautiful dwarven statues.
And
Although they do remind me of Oops, so I'm
Yeah.
kind of missing him. I hope he's okay.
if you're staring at the room, the bottom left hand, there's a hallway that goes down.
Okay.
Okay,
Anybody-
so your left and your rights, are they coming from the stairway down, or are they coming...
He said, looking into the room on my left, there's a hallway.
Yeah, looking into the room
So-
on the left.
Okay,
there's a
okay.
Left
I
going, looking this way.
Yeah.
Now is this the center of the room?
I'm assuming he's
It's
doing
that
that for me. So
So if it's 9 squares, it's on the bottom left. So if you're going
Well,
into the
this
room,
turns out this
it's
was
right
a test.
there.
We're going to look at the map at the end.
Anybody
It's gonna be reversed.
I hope
pretty
so.
good at-
That's going to be the greatest.
tracking in the group?
I have a decent amount of training. Not proficient in it, but
I have some good wisdom.
What are we
I mean, I
doing?
could probably figure it out.
Zane,
I
while
have
we're
some
doing
skills from
that,
hunting
I
in the
wanna
mountains.
See
but
if I notice any secret.
I don't know
like,
how it'll work
door
down here.
switches in the room, anything like that.
I want to investigate through the trash and see
Got
if
it.
there's anything.
Young Bowler's proficient.
Yeah, so
what are you looking?
Yeah,
what are you
so if
looking
it helps, so this is the map of level 1. You guys started up here and you're coming down. So north is that way. So you're heading south at the moment.
Okay.
And maybe use cardinal directions and he can figure that out.
Okay, that's fine. So we'll do that.
Is that
So-
would that be
North,
better,
south, east,
Will?
west instead.
Okay, that works better. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna say, alright, young bull, if you don't mind, if you just want to see if any of these fucking goblins have been here recently, and I'm gonna cast guidance on him.
I will assist you in looking for.
Did you roll?
26 for secret doors or switches on the walls.
You do not see any secret doors or switches.
I'm gonna inspect the trash, see if there's anything in
Okay.
it.
As you guys are spending more and more time
14.
in this room, you start to hear banging noise from the north in that hallway.
That left hole.
Let's
I
Let's
think
go
we
find
got
out.
some
what we need to fuck up down there.
lively individuals down this hallway.
And you don't find anything.
Okay, cool.
So let's try to negotiate first. It doesn't necessarily always need to be a bloodbath.
Huh.
Can I make a
That's
survival
weird.
check?
When did that change?
A survival check to
What
see
happened?
who was here, how recently they were here.
Sure.
Did you sell your ticket for the pain train?
I don't know what you were talking about, Chip, but
23.
23.
people can have different impressions.
you see a lot of
how they
goblin
feel
footprints.
throughout time.
And they're pretty recent.
They've been here recently.
Be ready for battle, but we can try to speak with them.
Well, I can speak with
Of
them after
course.
they die.
Speak with them.
No, young bull. Speak with them.
You know
If they
what?
speak, so I want
Got
to.
it.
What does it look like down that hallway? Like when does it turn or is it straight?
That hallway is. Whoever has 120, so I guess you two, you see that this hallway extends about 100 feet and then opens up.
I say we
Probably need
move
another piece of
stealthily,
paper, huh?
and then
I was gonna say it's
I'll
gonna be
check.
like
Wrong direction.
I'll
Oh, I
check the
did?
traps.
That's okay. No, you're going the right direction. It's just The orientation should have been this way instead of.
So it should be flipped?
No.
I'm confused.
Instead of having it drawn like this, it should have been drawn this way because the orientation of the layout.
However he's drawing it, it should be like this, and you start
Yeah.
up at the top.
Yeah.
So basically, if this is the level, you guys are coming in here. So
He
you guys
has it
keep
drawn
down.
wide, not long.
Huh?
Portrait landscape.
This is
not
what I
portrait.
have so far.
Oh. Yeah, it should have been long ways. I
It's
guess
fine. We
We
can use
folded
another.
it.
Do you have
Anyway.
another piece of paper?
Yeah, he has a whole.
There's
Yeah.
a lot.
booklet of
Because
it.
we can do like an edge. We can edge it in
Yeah.
and then.
Edge it.
So
I thought he said for me to start at the top and a quarter of the way across. So
You're
that's what I did.
good.
That's what I meant, like top
Long
to
way.
quarter of the way across.
Yeah,
But he was
this is
looking
that.
at it landscape, not
Oh.
portrait.
No, it's.
Oh,
Oh, he's good. Oh, he's good.
we're good.
I just didn't know that it was going to go further than
Yeah.
where I started.
Yeah. I mean,
He said fooled you.
I think we'll be okay.
We'll be fine.
You can just take another piece if you need to, and then just continue on from there.
it's our first time. Bear with
Yeah.
us.
So I would suggest
That's
that
what she said.
we move stealthily as I check for traps.
You said 100 feet.
I'll cast guidance on you.
Do you want to do it group stuff?
Yeah, why not?
Shit.
Take your guidance for yourself, so I can handle that.
I mean,
cast guidance on
you were
myself.
looking. That's why I
Take
cast
your
the
fucking
guidance.
guidance.
because you
We
used your
had stealth
action.
first, but yeah.
Yeah,
8.
we guidanced each other.
I don't
to
have
do
disadvantage
what we needed
anymore.
to.
Huh?
I don't have disadvantage
That's
because it's mithril, but I still rolled like shit.
22.
24.
24. 8. Something high.
12.
12.
12 for
Were we rolling?
Stealth. Stealth.
Not bad.
15?
15.
16.
Okay. As you guys start heading down the hallway more, the banging gets louder and you start to hear more commotion.
Oh,
Just of a lot of
God,
people.
Oh god! Oh god!
I
Oh
wouldn't
god!
match an arrow.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast guidance and just start checking for traps as we move down the hall.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast guidance and just hold it
Okay.
until we get to the end.
As you guys reach the end of the hallway, there is a 30 by 50 room.
I just redrew the whole thing.
Just grab
Just
another
draw
sheet,
it off on the
dude.
side.
and
I
just
don't
add it
want
at
to
the
draw
top.
another sheet.
Just flip it over.
5.
Do you want me to count how many blocks it is
No,
across and
Don't
then
worry about it.
Just start off as the yeah, okay.
just making it really makeshift? Just like there's a
30
line,
by
there's a
50,
hallway,
there we
there's
go.
a room here, it's a square, there's a door here.
So I want to peek around. Is it straight? Is the room straight on the hallway, or does it veer?
So if the hallway's going north, the room's right here. Or I guess it's on this side.
So I want to peek around the
it's
corner
here.
and just take a look to see what I see in the room.
You peek around, and you see looks to be 7 goblins, and they look to be constructing something on the north side of this room. 3 of them are using stone hammers and pounding rusty nails through desecrated wood, and the other 4 are clustered around the middle of the room, passing around a scroll that looks like maybe blueprints of what they're trying to build.
So we talking to these little fellas.
We can start that, Rob.
Yeah.
Just be ready with your ranged attacks as we.
Well, you guys are the face, so
I'm gonna cast Disguise Self,
Okay.
and I'm gonna look like Lord Howard Phillips.
Okay.
I'm just gonna walk in.
And then
Eyes closed.
I walk in too.
I walk in as well.
I'll be back at the corner holding my arrow.
Okay.
yeah, I wait just around the corner. Like there's like 4 heads popping around this corner, all probably at this point.
And I'm gonna just address them unless
Yeah, I'm gonna.
say, excuse me, little fellas, no cause for alarm. We just thought we would have a little conversation.
And you see one of them perk up, and he goes, "But the market's that way. We're busy."
The market?
Yes.
Yeah.
What is the market?
What do they sell at this market?
Things.
All the
So what
shit was
y'all
just put on top.
what are y'all doing in here?
And you see him like hand the scroll off to another guy. He's like, "We're building a stage."
For what?
For a play?
It's an auction stage, so we can auction off valuables.
Do you guys already have any of these valuables with you? Would you be willing to take a bid before the stage is done?
Well, there's a whole market right through this hallway that has a lot of stuff.
Y'all are building a stage. I didn't know if y'all had the ownership of this said business you're trying to build here or not.
No, we are not the leaders.
Yeah, Nego.
So who are your leaders?
That's Bob the Hobgoblin.
Turns out it's Fred. He does this on the side.
Fred comes down here when he's not working.
Our leader's name is Yek the Tall.
I think we've
Y-E-K the Tall.
Oh, we've heard of your leader.
What?
Because we heard of it.
And I'll whisper up to him.
All right.
Remember the
Is he in the
rock
market?
that died from the piece
It's
of
like,
ceiling?
oh no, I've been in here building this.
All right. Well,
She told us that Yek
do we
the
see any
Tall
other
was the leader of the goblins.
ways to go other than the way
So
we
if
went
you
in?
guys went north, and then that room opens up to the east, there's a hallway at the top that extends, and there's also a hallway in the middle that goes south.
in this room?
Yes. I mean, you guys can draw it however you want, but where the room is, you came north on the west side of the room. On the east side of the room, there's a hallway, and on the south side of the room, there's a
So
hallway.
this is what we need to do.
Wait, what?
You need to take a picture, or you need to scan that map,
We can just
and
print
then
them.
take that, and then take pencil and shade it, and he can just erase as we go through to the next level.
I'll
That would be
figure
funny.
something out. I got an idea, but for now we'll just.
This is session 1.
Yeah.
So
Figure it out.
So it turns this way. And
So,
where are the exits to this room?
So the hallway, you came down the stairs south,
Yes.
you went east,
Correct.
into the room with the dirty stuff,
Yep.
and then you went north
North.
100 feet,
Yep. And then turn.
and then that room
east.
is off to the east. There is another hallway to the east and a hallway to the south.
Okay.
So
Well,
which way is the market?
north
is
is
it through
towards
one of
you.
these doors?
No,
He
is
points
away
east.
from him.
We came in from the north.
Yes.
We
and
came-
then we went
You
south.
came in
From
from
the south. I'm sorry, we came in from the south. North was straight down.
All this
south was
is
the
really
way-
confusing.
What Will has drawn is accurate.
Yeah.
Okay. East and
So
south.
we will go east
Yeah.
to check out said market.
Yeah.
when you guys look south, there looks to be a small room that has 4 iron giblets hanging from chains hooked on this 10-foot ceiling. I don't know what gibbets are.
I was gonna say it sounds like I
They're
might
like-
know what it is. Is it a hook?
Giblets?
Gibbets.
Which way did you
Gibbet.
We're just
I
looking
think it's
south.
a,
Okay.
um,
G-I. You said
Bidets?
G-I-B-B-E-T?
yeah, I think it's a
A gibbet is any instrument of public
execution.
Google.
Oh, cool.
So it's like
I'm
gallows.
gonna walk ahead into the east hallway.
It's meant. It's also can be used as an executioner's block, an impalement stake, hanging gallows. So there's 4 of them.
4 iron
multi-purpose
hanging.
Yes, there are 4 gallows in there,
4 iron gallows. Just
and
chilling.
all of them are empty except there is a goblin hanging from one of them.
If you can survive each trial, you get to move on.
Do
you guys wanna
Do you
talk to
fellas
him?
mind if we check this room out over here?
Sure.
No, I'm talking to Goblin.
Um,
I know you don't mind.
sure.
You guys I don't care. Do what you want.
All right. So we'll head in there and
I'm not going that way. I just keep walking east.
Okay. So there's south into the room with the gallows, and then east in the
I
market.
if I see
Sorry, I'm pointing how the map is, so it's not. So
That's fine.
east is this way.
Yes.
So does it appear that the goblin does he appear to be alive?
Yes.
Just
So who's going in the room, and then who's staying, and
If I
who's
see
going.
Lord
just
Phillips
keep saying
going-
the cardinal directions.
Okay.
if I keep
I won't be paying attention to which way you're pointing. I'll
Okay.
just listen.
Who's going south
If-
into the room?
if I see
One.
Lord Phillips not going into the room, I will fly over and hover next to him because I know that we have a mutual
Okay.
agreement that I try to protect him.
So I walk in the room and I'll just address the goblin. Say, hey there, buddy. What happened?
Hey, pal.
Then she speaks up and she goes, "Got in trouble.
What'd you do?
I stole food."
All right. So are they gonna put you to death for this?
Well, if she's not dead and she's in one, I'm guessing these are like stockades.
No.
Like iron
Hey,
stockades.
Daniel, you can still be standing on the stool waiting to be executed.
Okay. You
Would
can
you ask?
assume it how you want.
Are you to be put to death or?
She goes, "No, this is just a punishment. I've been here for a while.
How much longer you got?
Until Yoctatal tells I can leave."
So if my friends and I were to help you get out of here, do you got any tips for this level?
I might.
Can I roll insight?
Yeah.
Did you go with them, young bull?
Yeah.
Okay, then we're going with them as well.
21.
21. She's telling the truth.
Do you know of any form of payment that would help get you out of here?
Did he say how big that room was? Did I miss it?
I think so, but I don't think this room really matters.
Well, I kind of have my head on a swivel out in this hallway, just waiting.
She says, I haven't eaten in days. I'll take food and freedom.
Well, I can give you some food for now, but
I can give you the freedom right now.
How much would it cost to pay?
Okay.
Fireball.
Do you trust me?
let's not do this.
Let's not do what? She said that she wants her freedom.
Yeah, but we can go about this in a smarter way. We don't need to cause any more commotion than we
How
need.
much would it cost to pay
Okay.
Yoctatal for your freedom?
I don't know. I guess you'd have to ask him.
We'll ask him. For now, I'm gonna give her a ration.
Okay.
You don't just want to be like broken out? Like, you want us to go like legit ways for your freedom?
I mean, I don't care. It's freedom.
Okay.
We might not want to do this without the full party here, because I don't know how the others in the other room are gonna react to this.
So you four in the other room.
I say respect their rules.
Now, all of us except for
It's just the two of us in the other room.
Howard and Chip.
Yeah, I would have kept. When they turned and walked to the room in the south, I kept walking east.
And I was following him with my head on a swivel, just making sure.
So for the ration, can I get a bit of information and we can come back once we can get you free?
Mm-hmm. What do you want to know?
You know of any secret entrances to something we might be interested in?
What are you interested in?
Well, my friends are fans of treasure or any magical items that might help us through our journey.
Yak has a magic item. Yak.
Do you know what it does?
She goes, yeah, it turns them human. We all hate it.
I see. So from what I hear, Yek the Tall is a handsome goblin. Looks better than, I guess, what people perceive you all to look like normally.
I mean, he used to be a goblin. He's not anymore.
So I'm taking it that the handsome aspect is probably drawn from the circlet that he keeps around his neck.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. So
we don't like that he wears it.
Gotcha.
Circlet of human perfection.
So, where does he reside currently?
In his mama's basement.
My God, he's the coolest kid in high school.
He's got his own room. A convertible car.
Firebird.
She goes,
Yeah.
there's a door on the other side of the market.
That's me now.
One more question, and then we'll see what we can do about getting you out of here.
I just like how you're holding it, like you're just standing there as a character, just like, and anything else? Got it.
Have you heard of a person named Calabash?
Yes.
He goes, yeah, I think I've heard that name.
You know where he resides?
I think, not where the market is, but on the other side.
All right. Well, I appreciate it, and we'll see what we can do to get you out of here.
Okay.
Since you have her ear, you might ask her if she's seen two humans and a dwarf come back at all while she's been down here.
Have you seen two humans and a dwarf, and maybe a
Revenant.
somebody who had very pale skin that was dressed in a religious garb?
I haven't seen much. You're the first people that have talked to me in a while.
All right. Well, thank you for the info. I think we can join the group and check out this
So
market.
you're gonna let me out?
We're gonna go talk to your boss and see if we can pay him to let you out. If you could just give us a few minutes.
All right, that's fine.
And what is your name?
My name's Glom.
Glom?
Glon.
So meanwhile, while all that's going on,
Okay.
I would have walked into the market with Chip.
Okay.
And what do I see in here?
So, this is a gigantic room.
Okay. Dimensions.
So, this room has a soaring 60-foot high ceiling supported by 2 rows of stone columns. So, when you guys enter in, it is so I'm gonna have to draw it. So that's the hallway you came up, and then this is the room you're just in.
Mm-hmm.
When you guys go through this hallway, this is not to scale, but so it's
Jesus.
and there's pillars all down the side. There is a hallway right here. There's a hallway down here. And there's a hallway down here. This one has a door. This one has a door. This one does not have a door.
You said it's not the scale.
No. So, at the small part, it is 50 feet wide from east to west, and it is 90 feet long from north to south. It expands out to a 90 by 90 cube at the big part where the pillars are. So when you walk in, up at the top here, there's a big, a granite throne stands atop the north wall atop a rectangular stone dais. This room has a soaring 60-foot high ceiling supported by 2 rows of stone columns as you go farther in. The middle of the chamber has been taken up by 8 vendor stalls. You look around, there's a lot of goblins in here.
All right, I'm gonna.
Most of them are standing guard. Some of them are. Most of them are standing guard at these 3 entrances and exits, and then all the other ones are kind of just at their vendors. And there's not a lot of business, but there's like a human, a dwarf. They're just kind of just mingling around, trying to purchase things.
There's a lot of thrones
in
in
Chip's head, he hears me tell him, "Have my back."
Of course.
And then I'm gonna walk in to where people can hear me, and I'm gonna shout for Yuck to Tall.
How loud are you shouting?
Shouting. I'm not like yelling like Yuck to Tall, but I'm like Yuck to Tall. I'm looking for Yuck to Tall.
There's a lot of thrones in this place.
There it is.
You see that one up there? That's pretty cool.
So were you
Just
waiting till they were
shut up.
done, or is this during their conversation?
While this is going on, because I wouldn't have waited for them.
Okay. Is anybody else walking in with him?
It was just us two.
Yeah, it's just us.
Yeah, this is like while they were in there and
While they're
initiated
talking
that.
to Glom.
Goblin.
Yeah.
While they're talking to Glom, he and I went
So
in
however
there
much
and
time
he's calling
passes.
for Yacht the Tall. And I'm just, hand on a swivel, doing that bird thing. Almost owling it.
You start shouting, and it looks like none of the goblins. They kind of look up, but they're just and they kind of go back to their business.
I'll walk to the first goblin I see.
Okay. He goes, "Hi.
Where's
What are you doing?"
Where's your
Or I'm
leader?
sorry, like, you want to buy something?
No, I'm
you
looking
buy
for your
goblins?
leader, Yuktatal, and I'll pull out a
So you
silver
buy
piece and
goblins?
slide it across the stall.
Sure.
I hope so.
Thanks. I don't know where he is.
Darren doesn't oppose slavery.
Insight check.
I will assist. Do you want me to do that?
I don't think you can assist.
I don't know how you're gonna assist them. You can also roll.
Okay,
an
I would
insight
also
check
like to
stay
roll an
there.
insight check.
Natural 20. Wait,
6 for me.
28.
28.
I'll look back at you.
Yeah, you kind of realize he's lying, I guess.
Yeah, he knows.
I'm gonna cast Friends. And
I'll do it.
so Friends basically, for the duration I have advantage on all charisma checks directed at one creature of my choice, which is this one, that isn't hostile towards me.
Yeah, and you cast it on yourself.
When the spell ends, the creature realizes that I use magic to influence its mood to become, and it becomes hostile towards me. A creature prone to violence might attack me. Another creature might seek retribution another way. At your discretion, basically, how you will react to this.
So,
So
I'll let you know before you cast this.
Uh-huh.
You look around, and there is roughly 45 goblins in this place.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not that.
If he's doing that, I'm putting my crossbow away and I'm pulling out my.
Yeah, when you guys walk in, there is a lot of goblins in this place.
I'm pulling out my warhammer
Look,
and I'm just holding it in my hand.
I know you're fucking lying to me.
Yeah.
Just gave you a silver piece, which is quite a bit of money. Where?
I didn't ask for it.
Tell me where your fucking leader is, and I'm gonna try to persuade him.
Okay.
That'll be. $22.
Fine. This room's over there. And he points to this doorway. Over here.
Good goblin. And I reach into my bag of holding, and I'll ping, fling a platinum piece at him.
And you look down, and he's actually selling chalk.
And then I'll actually grab a chalk, and I don't even pay for it.
It's like,
Well, he just gave him a platinum piece.
and you both look around, and you see that basically all the vendors have just normal adventuring gear, if you guys need any.
And then
Have we caught up to him yet?
I'm gonna see what else.
Okay.
so I'll walk over to the door and
Okay.
knock on it. Good.
Torches.
So as you walk over, yeah. So you get to the door, and then what are you guys? Do you guys walk out?
Yeah.
Yeah, we returned to the stage room and
Walk
Okay.
towards the marketplace.
Okay. So you guys walk towards the marketplace. When you guys walk in, obviously it's big and bustle market. To the left, there's the stone dais as you walk in, and then to the right, it opens up into the marketplace. And you guys see Lord Phillips walking towards a doorway.
Oh no.
What's so fucking funny?
Nothing.
And it's about 50 feet away, I guess. And it's lit in here. There's torches on all the vendors, and
So I have my warhammer out,
okay.
which we have flavored. Looks like his Vanta black pyramid with tentacles wrapped around it.
Okay.
And I'm just walking next to him like a bodyguard.
Okay.
I'll knock again. Good.
I could make it a little louder.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
All you hear is 1 second. And you start hearing footsteps coming towards the door.
Okay.
What is the other party doing?
Just joining, slowly walking, just to join the rest of them.
Yep. Join.
where did Phillips go?
Over there.
Well, he's right there.
I still look like Lord Howard Phillips too.
Okay. Then
You're not in Vyroon territory yet?
It's
Well, I'm normally dressed like Byron down here, but
Right.
it's 7:30.
Is it?
On the dot.
Sure. We'll take a break.
Unfortunately, folks, we didn't get our people, so let's try again next week.
yes,
Yep. Yeah.
So,
we have
Tell you-
dice to give away.
Tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your cousin, tell your fucking dog walkers, babysitters.
Or even how
best
about
friends.
this too? Starting next session, the first person to give us a subscription will trigger just an automatic giveaway of whoever's in the chat by break next session. I think that might be good too.
Yeah. And my subscription comes up next week, so
That doesn't
I don't
count.
think it works that way.
Resubscribers don't count. We
Okay.
would like
Oh,
to see a new
Make new
subscription.
subscription.
And we will give away some dice upon that, or 10 viewers.
Yep.
So,
In a good cliffhanger, you open the door and there is a bugbear standing on the other side.
Ooh, all right.
Fred?
And we'll come back to that after the break.
Yeah, we
Hey, Master.
Ooh.
We're back.
We're bad.
Hopefully we still have some viewers that stuck with us.
Yeah.
We appreciate it all. Tell your friends.
Definitely. Just does a week.
Hide your wives, have your kids.
Hide your wives, have your kids.
Hide your kids.
So, anyways, bugbear.
Yes. So you open the door and there is a bugbear standing there. And he doesn't say anything. He just opens the door and just looks.
I look at him back.
Yuktal, I assume.
No.
Where's Yuktal?
What's it to you?
I'm Lord Howard Phillips.
Okay.
I have some questions for him. I bring quite a lot of coin with me. And I'll actually reach into my bag and pull out grab as big of a handful of platinum pieces as I can, and I'll just sort of.
You hear the whole marketplace go quiet. It's all the goblins like.
And I'll drop it back into my bag of holding.
I grip my hammer much harder.
He goes, all right, 1 second. And then he slams the door back.
Okay.
And then
Lord Phillips will remember that.
he comes back maybe like a minute and a half later and he goes, he'll see you. Follow me.
And I'll follow him in.
You guys enter into a 40 by 90 foot room. 90 feet north and south, 40 feet east and west.
Do we rejoin them at this point?
The hallway is about midpoint.
Okay.
Yep, so
Damn, well,
you guys are...
that maker extraordinaire.
So, when you guys walk in, at the north end, there is a handsome man wearing a golden circlet on his brow, reclining on a mound of cushions, eating an apple. There are 10 goblins just laying out around on the cushions, and there looks to be about 4 bugbears that are standing at guard on either side.
Okay.
Dude's got a harem.
Yeah. Are they all lady goblins?
No.
Oh.
Can you tell the difference between a male and a female
We
goblin?
gotta check the cloaca.
That's weird, because neither can they.
Have we rejoined them as
Yep.
we entered?
Yeah.
That was great. That was a good.
So does everyone enter? Who's entering?
Yeah,
Go on in.
Everyone goes in?
of course.
Lord Phillips, before we approach this man, what's
Oh,
the-
sorry. Hold on. At the north end, that's where he's at. At the south end, chained to the wall, is a male dwarf, clad in silver armor that looks to be gagged. He has copper orange hair, and it looks that his beard has been shaved off.
My hammer hand is flexing. Like
A
the
dwarf without his beard.
the muscles underneath the talons are just.
And you said he's where?
At the
He's on
south
the
end.
other side of the wall.
As I see this, I turn and look at Chip, and then in his head, you hear me say, "Stay calm."
Come it is.
So Lord Phillips, what's the game plan for this?
I'm just trying to figure this man out. I want to see what sort of operation he has going on down here, and see if it can't benefit me.
You mind if I talk along with you when we approach him?
Yeah, just let me do my thing, and
If you can, try to get the name of who that is.
Please.
Who? The dwarf?
Yeah.
I don't fucking care.
Yeah, but it might be somebody of interest.
I'm gonna head back toward the dwarf.
Okay.
Like slowly, like just kind of like.
But in the
so
interest of
treat
Chip,
my way
maybe
back.
I will see what I can't figure out.
Okay. So now
I'm
we
still
have
standing next to
standing
Lord
by the
Phillips.
door, going north to the handsome man, or going south to.
I'm following him.
Okay. So you're the only one going south.
I guess so.
Anyone else?
You know,
And
Lord Phillips.
and then I will speak in Young Bull's head, and he will hear me say, "Stay on your guard."
Stay on it.
I'll stay by the door.
Okay, so you're by the
So
door.
I can keep watching both sides.
Okay.
So I approach with Howard.
And you just see he's just like gauntly just eating his apple. Just he knows you're there, but he's just waiting for you to
Oh, he's
Yup, tall.
notice him.
I presume.
Young Bull will approach behind. He'll flank Howard and Carl, and he'll
I'm-
just stand there.
Well, I'm already there.
That's
Well,
fine.
Yeah,
We'll
we're
come with
in
you.
four. We're in force.
So
You just draw a quick room.
Yeah. And there's the hallway.
Hey, it's almost like
So if that's him,
Good job. You did good. You did
It was very hard to draw that rectangle.
How'd you feel
the
if you
two
like came out and
bugbears
just, like,
are kind of just hanging out. And then there's 10 goblins kind of just
I don't
here,
approach
and then the
all the
other
way
guys
up.
down there.
I basically like stop where the bugbears are standing,
Okay.
but I'm like,
And you see that like they're standing there like you stopped at a good point because they weren't going to let you go any
Yeah.
farther.
you up tall, I presume.
Why, yes. What can I do for you?
My name's Lord Howard Phillips. My family originally comes from Baldur's Gate, but I've recently established myself in Waterdeep up above. And I'll flash my signet ring that I'm wearing of my family. So, I'm just
Flash
curious.
that. You just
What's that circle? I'm asking out of.
out of. It looks
Yeah.
to be gold. It
Okay,
is a golden circlet.
Cool, thanks.
So, what sort of operation are you running down here? You
A
look to
market.
be
You can clearly see
pretty well off. What do you guys normally sell?
adventuring gear.
Is that it?
Adventure gear that they steal from adventurers.
No, that they probably pick off the ones that die. When
And anything else we acquire from traveling
Based on this
adventurers.
Interesting.
I think it's
So-
one or the other.
Are you...
What do you think? What he's talking
Yeah.
You got down to the dwarf?
Does it look like they're doing anything? When
No,
I
they
approach
kind of
them?
let you go down.
Okay.
It's a little bit dark in that corner, but also dark vision. When you get closer, looks like a dwarf that had his beard cut off. But
Is he
you
alive?
look, and he's actually has a hole in his chest where his heart should have been.
So he's dead.
Yes. As you get closer, you can assume that he's dead.
Eyes open, eyes closed.
Open.
Open. Okay, I'll close his eyes and walk away.
Okay.
Do you have any ability to let anyone else in the party know that without calling attention to yourself?
Metagamer.
So,
I'm just asking a question.
I know.
how much business do you normally pull in?
I don't know the numbers. I don't keep that, but you pull in business.
How open are you to new ideas and new business opportunities?
Depends on what they are.
In his head, he hears me say, I have somebody you could talk to that could help you find riches beyond your imagination.
Is that a persuasion check, or are you just saying that?
I'm just telling him that right now.
He goes, that's a cute trick.
Are you interested? And this is me speaking to him directly now.
He's starting a cult. I think the cult's already been started. He's just fueling.
He goes, I'm always down to make more money.
In his head, he hears, call to him when you're alone, and maybe he'll speak to you.
Call to who?
And then in his head, he hears, the one that sees everything.
Kind of sees everything. I guess I know who you're talking about.
His name is Yog-Sothoth. And I say that in his head.
He's like, it's not the name I was thinking of. Who is this? Young the whatever.
Yeah,
in his
the
head,
sloth.
he hears
Yog-Sothoth.
me say, he has power beyond that of even Hallister himself.
Ha! Doubtful. What is everyone else doing?
I'm ritually casting detect magic.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say real quick, just a quick bit of business here. I made a promise to a little goblin that was chained up around the auction stage that you people were building.
Oh, Glom.
Yes, I told her that I would assist her with getting out of those cages, and I was just wondering if there was a cost associated that I could pay you to let her out early.
Well, she stole from my market, my personal one, and she is in there for punishment.
But could I pay
Bail.
basically a bail for Glom, just so that she could
You want
get
to
out of
buy
there?
her?
How much would that be?
You could have 2 servants.
He kind of talks to one of his bugbears and he's like, 1,000 gold, and she's yours.
For a goblin?
That's a bit fucking steep, don't you think?
Everybody's trying to make a business.
I mean, what good is she doing you in the cage? I mean, any bit of money. What did she steal? Did you get it back?
Of course we did.
So, I mean,
How about you stick around, shop a little bit, and then wait for our auction hall to open up the stage that they're building, and then you can bid on her yourself.
Wait a second. What exactly are you auctioning off at this auction of yours?
Merchandise.
What is the merchandise?
Oh, you know, whatever services or materials that are valuable.
Are you auctioning people? Humanoids?
Currently, we don't have any up for auction.
so, I mean, the type of stuff that you're selling in this market here, I mean, I'm sure you sell a lot of it and make gold over some amount of time, but it's a goblin that is currently not able to work for you, making you no money whatsoever, and I'm willing to give you some sort of cost for her right now. 1,000 gold for a goblin that's stuck in the stocks right now seems a little steep.
While this conversation's going on, Darren's gonna reach back, grab his orb, point over to Chip, and tell him that your dwarf is dead. Just
At that point,
thought you
What's
should
the
know.
orb?
My arcane focus
Oh.
my,
Oh, what were you casting something?
message.
Oh, okay.
my
So here's the
magic-
question though, when you're casting Detect Magic, is there verbal, somatic?
Yeah, and I'd be doing it, stealthily, so I will actually roll for sleight of hand.
I would attempt to.
19 for sleight of hand on. I'm just kind of chirping.
Okay. Yeah.
And then he says that in my head as it goes off.
Okay.
What do I see that's magical?
Besides the magic items that you all hold, you
Mhm.
see the circlet on his head.
Mm-hmm.
And that is it.
Okay.
So can we come to some sort of deal here? What about tasks? Do you have any work that you could have us do for you?
Well, it's more of a principle. She stole from me. She must be punished.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
I will tap you with my warhammer and nod back at the dwarf on the wall behind us.
Okay.
He's free to be taken if you would like.
So what did that
Oh, thank you.
gentleman do to deserve? And I don't know, he's dead right now, so I would say, why is he chained up back there?
With no beard. The ultimate sin for a dwarf.
He came in trying to sell a false map. So I chained him up.
Why not just not buy the map and send him on his way?
Principle.
I think your principles are a little fucked up, don't you think?
I'm gonna roll an
They're my
insight.
principles.
I'm gonna roll an insight on principle, on whether I believe that he just did it on principle. If there was something else,
Okay.
13.
After I do the
Yeah, you believe him.
message, I'm gonna walk until I'm at least 30 feet away from Youngpool.
You're what?
I'm gonna walk until I'm at least 30 feet away from Youngpool.
Okay.
It's a very specific number.
Yeah. Very.
Okay.
I don't really understand what's wrong with his principle.
I don't either.
I see everyone's confusion. If it helps, I did not kill him.
Who did?
A white-skinned fella came
A
down.
revenant came in and
And-
ripped his fucking heart out.
He seemed very adamant about it, so he meant no harm to us, so I let him fulfill his mission.
Do you know where he headed, by the way?
Yeah, scratch that one off.
Everybody's cool with it now.
I didn't
Oh.
care from the beginning.
Oh, does his armor? How far away are we from the armor that he's
Huh?
wearing?
The armor?
The dwarf. I might walk over there to see if anything the dwarf is wearing is magical.
I'll give you the whole room.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
I was saying he's got silver plate on. We can definitely sell that shit.
As you pass by me, I would ask you what's up with the dwarf.
He's dead. He goes, the last time I saw him, he exited out the door to the south of the market.
Well, what was
From-
his name again?
Who, the dwarf or the
No, the
revenant?
our friend. Yes,
Haleth.
Haleth. Yeah, okay. Haleth got another one, I guess.
Is that his name?
Yeah, it was probably good that you didn't get in his way.
So
He
do
meant no
y'all,
harm to me.
do y'all just stick to the market here? Do you ever kind of wander this this level?
I have, but when business is good, I must stay in here and make sure everything goes as according to plan.
That's a nat 20.
I'm gonna try
On
to stuff
what?
up just to stuff up behind Chip to tap his shoulder.
Okay.
I mean, they see you.
Yeah.
You're not invisible.
This is a fully lit room.
Well, just
Now you
behind
turn
him.
into Batista all of a sudden.
So there is
It's not
him.
Batista.
Four-
Yeah.
John
John
Cena,
Cena.
bro.
No, he's talking about Batista in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, yeah, when he stands perfectly
You
still.
can't see me.
Yeah.
So again, is there any sort of jobs that you have for us? Anything you need taken care of? We're going to be traveling through this place
Yes.
anyway, so I mean, if there's something we could do for you for some sort of payment in some way.
I go back to the dwarf with you. What do you want?
He goes,
So you spoke to the one dead body.
at the moment, there's nothing that comes to mind. Business is business, though. If you want to shop at the market, that's always help.
What
Buy
do you
and
want?
sell.
What do you want to know from the dead guy? I'm really not cool with spending that much power on something that some asshole who pushed his friend in a fucking pit.
Find out where the rest of his buddies are.
I bet he doesn't even fucking know where they are.
You don't know that.
So,
I don't really care.
Do you have that map?
I do.
I'm very frustrated right now.
Would you mind if we took a look at it? I mean, shouldn't be of any use to you. You said it was a false map.
Mm-hmm. He points to one of the bugbears and he walks over to you and hands it to you.
Can I take a look at the map to just? So what was false about it, if you don't mind me asking?
His proposal was this was supposed to be a map of level 3, a very detailed map. But with further inspections of other people that have been there, it is not accurate.
I see. Can I look at it and just see if it looks like some shit he drew up to just try to make money?
Mm-hmm. Give me an inspection check.
Would that be insight?
Or
Investigation.
Investigation. What did I say?
A steel
Inspection,
map from the
26.
palace?
26. You look at it, it's
Like, wasn't that the whole reason they killed him?
It's a pretty well done map, but if it's just depicting the wrong stuff.
Got it.
So it's not like a hand drawn one. Like it
So I
looks
don't
like
get the
a-
idea that maybe they're just dumb and didn't realize it had some
No.
sort of accuracy to it. It's a legit shit map.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Well,
And,
thank you for that.
You can actually keep that because I think one of our goblins found it in between his butt cheeks, so it's no use to me.
Well, as you can see, I'm a robot, so I can just choose not to smell.
By the way, I wish I could make that up.
That's actually what it says in the book?
Pause! Story time! Copper's folded map is folded into a tiny package stuck between his butt cheeks to hide it from his captors.
Huh.
He does not realize that the map is fake.
Interesting.
I was like, how can I put this in?
I'll just drop it on the ground. Unless you want this back, I'll just toss it.
It's fine with me.
Alright, so y'all want to just head
Well,
on our way? Or?
I just have a couple more things. You guys, I can catch up. It's fine.
Would you like me to stay?
I'll catch up.
Oh,
Just
we're
racing
saying
in
this
the
out
market
loud.
real quick.
Yeah.
Are you saying this out loud?
Mhm.
He goes, go.
Yeah,
Buy things at the
see
market.
if we can find any
What's your
Alright,
finest shop?
hidden treasures in this marketplace.
What's your finest shop?
I'll catch up.
I sell all adventuring
Snatch it.
gear. You can go see Tuk Tuk with the weapons.
Tuk tuk.
He usually has good stuff.
Young bull, I'm gonna leave Nettie with y'all. If you need help, send him our way.
Oh wait,
Do what you must.
so you stay in the room?
Mm-hmm.
I stay in the room.
I'm gonna fly around the market real quick with my
Like
detect
you're
magic.
gonna fly. Besides the market, everything's like 10 feet high. You're
No,
just like,
I'm flying out into the market.
okay.
And I'm just gonna do a quick once over with my detect magic and see if
Okay.
there's any magical items.
With the detect message, you do not detect anything.
Okay.
But as you're flying around, you catch the 8 vendors,
Mhm.
and there's a weapons one, there's rations one. It's basically everything in the Adventurer's Guide.
Okay.
Adventurer's Guide, the player's handbook.
Player's handbook. Got it. Alright, but nothing magical.
Yeah.
All mundane.
Yeah.
Okay. I could make everything in here in an hour.
I want to go check out the open door. That wasn't the one he was in, right?
This one?
Yeah.
No, there's no door there, but there is guards.
I'll just approach him.
Okay. So that's 90 feet away. So you guys get out into the market. All three of you are in the market. And you guys are in the room.
I'm staying
Okay.
there.
So while that's
with-
happening, he goes, "What else did you have?"
Well, back to the subject that I brought up about this entity that can bring you riches beyond your imagination. I have something for you to read, if you don't mind, and I'm going to reach into my bag of holding,
Pull out a pamphlet.
and I'm going to pull out a book, and it looks like it's a very, very old leather-bound book. The edges are sort of worn. It's black, and it's got like these strange like glyphs on the cover. That is of no written language, nor is it anything arcane in nature.
Okay.
If you don't mind, it's just a book. Can I approach and we can speak face to face?
He summons one of the bugbears to get it from you.
I'd rather that I hold on to this. I don't mean any harm, I promise you.
He's gonna.
And I'm gonna roll a persuasion. And I'm actually trying, and I'm telling the truth too.
Okay.
So, that's really low. That'll be probably a 10, I think.
He goes, "It's fine."
So I'll approach, and I put my left hand up. I will place the rod in my belt, and then just holding the book. And then I'll hold it out in front of him, and I'll flip it open. And inside there's like pictures of like weird, like twisted, like shapes and like
That's all
speech that isn't. The text is easy to read because it's in common,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like looks older.
Yeah.
And then I'll flip to a page where it talks about Yog-Sothoth, and I'll turn it around and I'll hand it to him.
And he takes it. Is it in common?
It is in common, and it basically talks about it's my book of Far Realm lore that I have. It was a starting item that I have to sort of pass down through my family
Okay.
about
He kind of looks at it.
beings
He's
and
like,
entities that exist in the Far Realm.
Are you requesting that I read this now?
Just go ahead. It's a quick read. Just that first paragraph there.
And he reads through it.
Death comes to all those who read this book.
And basically, he reads briefly that Yog-Sothoth is an old god that to those who devoutly follow him, he grants riches and power and anything beyond imagination to those that are loyal to him.
Okay.
A god that predates other gods.
Essentially, yeah. It says he like predates even like ancient civilization, and that he exists in a realm far beyond any comprehension of any mortal on the material plane.
He thinks about it for a second, and this is interesting.
It is very interesting.
I will keep
I
this
speak
under
to him.
advisement. Do you?
I do. I can ask him to come to you.
Mm-hmm. At night, while you sleep.
I'll take it under advisement.
Consider it just a free consultation from me.
First taste is free.
Okay.
And in fact, and I'll put the book away, and I'm going to reach into my component pouch and pull out that piece of wire, and I'm going to cast Sending one more time. And then I'm going to start, I'm actually going to speak in common this time.
Okay.
And then I'm going to send a message to Yog-Sothoth directly. So 5% chance that it fails.
Okay.
If you want to roll.
And as this kind of happens, you see all the bugbears kind of like, they're not sure what's
I just
happening.
keep going.
Did you say the magic words?
Mekaleki high,
Yeah, that's fine.
hole.
All right. So I will say, shit, where did I put that?
The word of the day is moist.
I will say Cosmic One. Speak to my friend Yuk-Tatal.
That's
That's
3 words.
The tall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tall.
It's Yuck the Tall.
Yuk-Tatal.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yuk-Tatal. I thought it was Yuk-Tatal, one word, but
That's fine. The way he probably says it, it probably sounds like that. And all the goblins.
he desires things beyond what he possesses. Show him your ways. Show him what he can attain.
Show him what he can.
Show him what you got.
So he doesn't receive the attain.
Okay.
I miss you.
P.S. I love you.
Hugs and kisses.
Those words actually like squeak through it.
LHP.
Yeah.
LHP. Love, hugs and kisses.
Do I get a reply or no?
He replies and he goes, this creature, because you say that out loud, but he only speaks to you in his response.
Yes.
Okay. He goes,
This creature.
the creature you requested is of false morals. And
Yog-Sothoth doesn't care about morals.
sorry.
Is not to be trusted, something along those lines. I don't know.
He doesn't care about that either.
Yeah.
I know.
He
He's of a
He
lower
doesn't give a
station.
fuck, does he?
He's of a
he
lower
just
station
wants.
than-
He's basically just like souls, essentially.
Okay. He goes,
Like he grants
Or his soul's already been taken.
he grants money, power, anything to his followers, but it's basically just like you're mine, essentially.
okay. Then he responded, he goes, I will speak to him in due time.
His soul is not worthy.
Okay.
Tika tika.
And you just see Yuck the Tall just standing, he goes, that's it?
We'll talk later.
Okay.
Then I'll close the book.
It's like a pyramid
And
scheme.
And
For
then
each
as
soul
this
that you
happening,
get-
are you guys walking up to that
dark
open
pyramid
thing? And you
Yeah,
see
it's almost as if it's a
dark
two
pyramid.
goblins,
buddy.
Oh,
and they both have
It is a
spears. And
pyramid.
Right. It's a dark pyramid scheme. Sorry.
It's more Mayan than.
there's two goblins that stand there, and they have like the big long staffs, and they kind of like cross them. He's like, no path this way.
Yak the Tall told us we could go through.
Yok the Tall, tell me himself.
He told us to tell you.
Deception?
10.
That never Yok the Tall's manner.
Are y'all willing to tell us what you're guarding if we give you a little coin?
Persuasion.
Roll bribery.
Can we create a bribery check?
Deception.
5.
5.
Bribery's more than deception.
Somebody being honest.
You see him kind of almost break, but he's like, no. Yok the Tall orders.
All right.
Well, I guess we won't give you all this
And then-
platinum pieces.
You can see somewhat into this room because there's no door.
I look at you and I go, I'll take the left, you take the right.
Nah. They got a job to do.
I want to fuck something up after what I saw in that last room.
I want to fuck
Why?
something.
Ah,
You see some paintings inside, a wooden
They shaded
chest,
the dwarf.
And he betrayed his
and kind of just looks like a storage
you don't
room,
share
kind
the
of.
You're not here. Come.
I am there.
I want to go to the,
You're at the
the
fucking
other
other
door.
Would you stand
Hey, Chip, you want to
Yeah,
come check
let's
this
go.
other door with me?
All right.
Calm down, man.
I'm
It's
trying.
all good. They just got a
You
job to
shaved
do.
the fucking dwarf, though. You don't do that shit.
So you three are still in the room, and you three are out there.
Yes.
Are you guys doing anything while this is happening? Just
There-
waiting?
Did you stay in
Yumble
the
just
room,
watches
Yeah,
There, did you stay in
the
room?
guards in
Of course.
particular.
Okay.
I stay with Young always.
As you guys start to walk away, one of the guards goes, "Hey,
How can I help you, little one?
we not like Yok the Tall. The thing around his head make him look pretty. We want him back as goblin."
So, what if he just...
I bet I can make him take it off.
I mean, so
Yeah,
you
that
want
look
him to
over
be
it
your
then.
leader, but you just want him to go back to being a goblin?
Yes. Ever since he get headband, he now pompous. We don't
So
like
That's a
him.
big
Does-
word for a guy.
I know. Sorry.
Does
He now
everyone
pumps
in
ass.
here
Pompous.
share this same request?
What'd you say?
Does everyone here share that same request?
Most goblin here.
So what if Yek the Tall just...
Died.
I wouldn't...
Okay, I mean, took it off.
If he was no longer your leader, would you be as happy with that situation?
Somebody have arcane lock. We'll just go in there, shut the door, arcane lock, fuck them all up, and then leave.
No, Lord Phillips just recruited a follower. We're just gonna go and back at him and murk him.
He gets the soul.
What'd you ask?
If he was no longer the leader, would that be sufficient?
You kind of see him think a little bit, and he goes, "No, we like him as goblin boss. We just don't like him as human boss."
All right, we'll see what we can do. Is there anything you could give to us if we were to help you out?
He's like, "Place we guard is Yoktal's treasure room, but I don't know if he'd like me enough after that."
Well, we'll see what we can do.
And he kind of goes, he's like, if it helps, I can get most of the goblins out of the marketplace. We don't have much control over Yoktal's bugbears.
All I know is
That might be a good idea.
all I know is that I know my friends, and if we help you, we can try to convince him of this situation, but if things go awry, we just want to know that you and your goblin buddies aren't going to turn on us.
He goes, no, it's fine. Whichever way you get it done is fine.
All right, we'll see what we can do. What's in this other door down here?
That is breeding room. That's the breeding
That's the
room.
lactation room.
The lactation
They're
room.
legally required to have one of those in the market.
Oh my
That's
God.
the safe space room.
Is that a
There's
door
pillows and places for people to cry.
like
Yes.
Here.
Yes.
He goes,
At the end of the. That's where we're at right now.
if you go that way, it's dangerous that way.
What's down there?
There's a lot more bugbears, a lot more than Yoctol has.
Are they with Yak the Tall?
They are not.
Good to know. Well, let me speak with my friends if you want to start working your way around and getting the goblins out of the marketplace.
Okay, it might take some time, but I can try.
How long you
You
need?
got 2 minutes.
You got more than 2 minutes. How long you need?
I
Gotta get this done speedily.
guess 2 minutes. You
All
see,
right.
he doesn't really know.
Guys,
Good
So
They don't have
I'm gonna head up.
they haven't seen the sun ever.
I'm gonna try to go back into the room.
Once
See if I can meet up with them.
Lord Phillips finishes his speech, I'll
Yeah.
start to try to leave the room.
Yeah.
This is all meanwhile happening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your conversation ends when you guys are in the room, and then your conversation ends pretty much when you guys are at the very end, or like walking away from this long hallway.
Okay.
So at the moment, you guys are down here, and the other group is still in the room.
All right, let's
So,
Let's meet up with them.
yeah.
So,
I
meanwhile, I close the book, put it back, and we'll speak soon. And then I'll turn around and start walking away.
You see him kind of reach his hand out.
Oh shit.
And I keep walking.
You might regret that.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
No, you
I'll
can
talk to you
tell
later.
me. I'm a lord.
A lord. That's funny.
It's funny.
Do I hear this?
Oh shit.
Like I'm still.
Yeah,
Your
he's
body?
not trying to be quiet about it.
I'll stop walking.
He's about to exit.
I'll walk up, I'll turn around, and I'll go, I'll have you know you do owe the right respects to a lord, no matter who the fuck you are.
Fair enough.
You are nothing to me.
I fly in.
Well, I would be with you. I don't know why you would
Alright.
fly in.
I fly in out of nowhere because I know stuff's going down right now.
I sense danger. Let's run.
Oh, what's up, danger?
No, I'm flying with them, but
I owe you
at this point,
nothing.
they're coming.
You owe me everything.
I just met you today.
You'll see.
Hey, everybody.
And I
This is a
turn
tense
around
Situation.
Okay.
and walk away.
Okay. He doesn't say anything.
So,
Thanks for staying, young bull.
Of course.
so you fellas need to huddle up right quick
Okay.
outside the room.
Yeah, we'll walk out to the market.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
You see him in the corner, but he just kind of gets back and just goes back to eating his apple.
So I had a nice little conversation with a goblin, and from what I learned from the one in the cages I was speaking of, it doesn't seem like these goblins are very happy with their leader here.
Yeah, he's a bit of a fucking prick.
But it seems like they only are unhappy with the fact that he's wearing that circlet to make him look human.
Wait, what's the deal with the circlet?
It's
So-
magical.
Yeah, he's a goblin, and it makes him look like a human. And from what I know, the bugbears are loyal to him, but the goblins would like him to stop doing so. I don't know if you want to pull one of your Hallister disguises and see if we can talk him into getting rid of it.
I would like to ask him if I could buy it from him
He
so that
won't
I
sell
could
it
use
to
it.
you.
Well,
I don't think he'll.
I would
sell
like
it
to.
either.
I would like to try at first and see if I could buy it.
How do you
I-
know it's a circlet of perfection?
I know it's magical, and they said the circlet's the one that is giving him the power. I don't know. As a player, I know what it is.
Okay.
As a character,
Because you're
I
telling
have no
them
idea.
exactly what it is, and I'm like,
No. All
did
I said is the
say it?
circlet. The circlet
Is giving
is
him-
magical, and
Yeah.
it's the only
Okay.
thing that he was wearing that was
Here's
magical.
the thing. I think you're going to be wasting your fucking time if you try to convince him that you want to buy it.
Well, that's okay because I can always heat
So,
metal afterwards.
The thing
I might
is,
be able to
though,
convince him.
The thing is, though,
I think any of us can convince him.
the goblins don't want him dead. They just want him to stop wearing it. And
Right.
I feel they have offered us access to the storage room out
The
here.
treasure room.
What? Who? They have a treasure room.
It's
the storage
the
room for
Paul's
his items.
treasure room.
So are you suggesting we just steal from him?
No,
No,
it is payment for getting the circlet off his head.
So if you pull your house to disguise, maybe talk him into getting rid of it, then we might have access to his belongings. And
It
if
sounds a whole lot like stealing to me.
Or
you're
Murder is
stealing from
okay.
I think-
somebody who stole from others, does it really belong to him in the first place?
or
It doesn't belong to us in the first place. I don't see why it matters.
we're just relieving him of things.
The
he
moral
doesn't-
compass.
He no longer needs.
So
So where are you guys at talking?
In the
Like
marketplace,
literally in
like-
the middle of the marketplace.
And I
Not-
point-
that is
I
slowly
point to
being
the
emptied right
goblins,
now.
and it seems as if they're collecting to try to leave to give us.
we're more towards the throne where there's not a whole lot of people.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And you see, like, the guy you talk to, you see him, like, talk to a couple of them, and he goes back to his stand, and you just see them start to, like,
All
not
pull out.
move, but they're, like, communicating.
So I would
I
like
think
to run
there's-
the see if we can buy it route.
You're gonna fail.
I understand that.
I think there's a greater opportunity here.
Really,
So what were your thoughts of Yuck the Tall?
He's a fucking prick.
I would like to cast heat metal in that fucking thing and
That's
melt it to his skull.
I know you would, but that's not the right route either.
I
I
understand.
don't think that's
You've
how
got
these-
two wrong answers here.
you do with magic items.
Is that
I know it
is
won't-
that he's a brick?
Oh yeah, he's a fucking dickhead.
Do you think that if we distract them enough, you could get in there and steal it?
Probably.
Well, I
But it still takes
still
something
feel
off
like I
his
have a
head.
solution. But
What
What
is
is
your
your-
solution?
I can
Idea.
convince
Fireball.
them and all of the bugbears that we are their friends for a short while, and maybe he will just hand it over and we walk away.
Oh yes.
And it won't cost a spell, and it does not require any kind of components, so they won't even know that I did it until it has already been done.
That sounds like
Well,
a
you still have
good
to
try.
convince him.
Well, yes, but I can be convincing in my own ways.
So I
And
would like
eventually
to go.
he will know. Yes?
Yes, he will. So, Youngle and Geist, do you have any thoughts? Do you two have any thoughts on this?
I don't care either way.
Is
Okay.
he?
As long as we eliminate any threats.
I think he certainly could be a threat.
Carl, is he worth?
If we do this,
disposing
we
of?
put ourselves on the other side.
Disposing of? I wouldn't agree with disposing of.
I don't want to kill the man.
I mean, this guy over here doesn't want us to take items
I agree.
that don't belong to him, but he's okay with slaughtering people. So.
That I made the same comment. Murder's okay, but taking.
So another thought I have too is
Yeah, you just cherry pick the shit. You just pick whatever you want.
I usurp his throne, and hey, I got goblins and bugbears on my side.
I'm down with that. I don't know if we want to kill him.
How about this? Is there a way to
I-
get him to leave this room?
Oh,
Dispose of him. You.
That's still
Dispose of
murder.
him like the children you kill.
You don't, nobody knows of this.
Thor told us.
Yeah.
Don't put you nothing.
That's a 23 history check. Thor told us.
If you could disguise yourself as Jacques the Tall,
And do the who the fuck are you?
no, and
The
just,
Spider-Man.
and just say that I am going to.
I personally like the Alistair idea.
I think
Maybe.
that's
If we
our
want him to
best
take
bet.
it off, I
Everything
can cast
will
heat
work.
metal and he'll yank that bitch off his head. I'll tell you that right now.
That's attacking him, and
He doesn't know that it's me.
he'll know.
Okay,
You have to cast it.
I do.
You have some sort of somatic
A verbal, somatic, and a component.
Yeah,
Yes.
so they're gonna know you're gonna.
I
That
don't
it's gonna be you.
really
So
care at this
just something that might be an idea is if all the goblins have left the market, you approach him as Hallister. That might be a way to help convince him that they saw you. You asked them to leave and they listened. Might help you be a little more believable.
Well, let's do it then. And I'll.
While you guys are talking, you guys notice that they're kind of like shifts of goblins leaving, like 2 or 3 at a time. They kind of just don't really pack up the market, but they kind of just get it situated, and like you notice a vendor is empty. And then a little bit longer while, you notice like another one's empty.
I'll wave my hands, and the black tentacles sort of envelop me, and I cast Disguise Self, and I look like Hallister.
Okay.
I like it. So I'm gonna put my warhammer, and my leg opens up like RoboCop style, and I put my warhammer there, and then you see like my hand kind of go into my arm, and then like some hand crossbow-esque peripheral comes and puts on the end of my arm.
Okay.
One thing is, I don't think this will work if all of us go in. It has to be just me.
Yep. I'm going to stand out here with my hand behind my shield, caressing the holy symbol that it is.
Do you want a trigger word to let us know that things
But
are
I'm
going south?
Hallister.
I'm sure we'll know.
Pineapple!
Pineapple.
I walk over and knock on the door.
Gumble
Okay.
will
What's
step
everybody else
further
doing?
away.
Moving away
Without-
from
I'm gonna
side
like
to side of the door.
Line the wall.
Yeah, like
So
on
we
the
can
wall,
I'm gonna
closest to
be-
the door to be able to listen.
I'm going to be like 40 feet up.
What was his safe word again? I am Hallister, right?
But I'm Hallister.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You guys can stand by the door and be like, "Oh shit, it's fucking Hallister! Oh my god!" It's
I don't
really
have a
him.
very good deception, so no, I won't do that.
I'll
Yes,
do
we'll see.
that.
So it's
Holy shit.
Just in case, I guess we'll draw it out.
After
Oh boy.
as he knocks on the door, I'll say kind of loudly, "Oh my god!"
I guess it all depends on my
it's Hallister.
check.
It's Jason Bourne. I think we need to get out of here.
Oh my god, he's going to fuck us all up.
I fucking love that meme so much.
what?
The shit
Jesus
one.
Christ, it's Jason
Bourne.
Bourne.
You seen the shit one?
No.
The dude is doing a handstand in a stall bathroom, and then you
Yes.
hear a fart, and a piece of shit flies over
Oh my
into the
God.
stall, and then they do the Jason Bourne.
Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. I almost choked on my vape, thanks. Because of you. Every time I hear that meme, it makes me fucking giggle.
That's a good one.
It is so good.
Once a day, somebody's got to almost joke.
It's the curse of the stream. One day, one will die.
But did you die?
Did you die, though?
Did you die?
Oh well, I guess my spell wouldn't, or my thing really wouldn't work on bugbears.
Just in case.
Yeah, favorite.
What?
That's a good one.
I can't wait till I can get Alter Self, because that's way,
That
way,
is
way
fucking
better.
better.
Can you cast that one for free
It's
with
it's
invocation?
an Eldritch Invocation.
But is it for free or is it expensive spell?
It's free.
Cool.
But it's like a level 12 or 15.
Yeah.
There's 10
And
goblins.
you can also
That's a
give
good
yourself like gills and shit, so you can breathe underwater, or
Yeah.
like claws and shit.
My voice sounds exactly like who I turn into.
Yep.
Dude, you totally
It's
need
better
to
if
take
the
fucking
DM's
actor
more
next time.
liberal with what you can do.
You need to take the actor feat.
I should.
Give yourself that bump in charisma.
Wow, I didn't realize there were so many.
So-
You
things
said there
just-
was 6 goblins.
There was
right?
10 goblins.
Yeah,
But
but
they're
all-
all just hiding your shadow
No one.
Yeah.
while you're talking
Yeah.
until things go down.
The dead body.
Don't worry about that one.
So those are all goblins?
He murdered his buddy. He deserved
Yuck the
it.
Tall, white are bugbears, red and blue are goblins.
But he didn't deserve to be disgraced.
You walked
He
in,
murdered his
and
As far
then
as you know, it could have been the Revenant that did it.
everyone else is
Yep.
kind
It was
of
shaved. That revenant's just ripping hearts and leaving.
out
He
here.
could have clean.
Okay. I need to get my thing that Tina made us all. I think I gave mine back to her for her to glue
Oh, the
it.
flying one?
Yeah, for her to glue
Oh.
it for me, and then she
I
never
have
gave
one
it back.
upstairs.
I don't know where mine is.
I will.
It's probably in my
Okay.
Mine's at
case at
home.
home. Yeah.
Alright.
I did bring the little campfire one.
Yeah,
No.
I have that too. I love that thing.
It's fun. It's small, so I always keep it. Never use it though, but it's fun.
I've used it a couple times.
Okay, so is everyone outside of the door waiting on the wall?
Actively listening.
Okay.
I yelled, "Oh my god, it's Alistair! Everybody run!"
Roll.
You see the goblins, they do not pick up speed. Okay, you walk in.
So I cast Thaumaturgy
Okay.
right away. And I say, Yoke the Tall!
Like really loud in
Yeah,
Blow out that
Um,
fucking.
there. Is that before you walk in or right
that's
when you
when
walk
I walk in.
in? Okay. And he goes, that was loud. What?
What? What? Is that how you talk to me?
He goes, oh, you're back.
I am.
Where are you at now?
In the center of the room.
Just here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hunger of Hadar.
Why the fuck do you look so ridiculous? I told you how I feel about you wearing that.
You gave it to
I like it. I was gonna say that.
Take it the fuck off and talk to me in your real form.
It's like, no, I kind of like it. It gives me stature among all the other ones.
Stature, and I cast Thaumaturgy and I say, stature above me.
Is this intimidation?
Yes.
Roll it.
He's like, I believe he talks about now. Dude, I don't need you.
I got
Let's see.
Yugg on my side.
Young Phil.
I got Yugg the Floth.
I'm gonna hit
15 for the.
He goes, you're being really loud in here.
Am I the only one, by the way,
You're-
who's picturing him as what the human perfection looks like? Like literally, the whole time I've just pictured Zane as what
You're
the
saying
goblin looks like.
I'm perfection?
No, I'm just saying that that's what's in.
Well, you could have got inspiration. I guess not
I
now.
already have it.
What did he say?
He
He's
goes,
complaining that you're loud.
yeah, you're being really loud in here.
Yeah.
It's disturbing everyone
And you're
else.
fucking disrespecting me in my own dungeon.
This is true, but this is my part of the dungeon.
Oh, is it? You. And I point to one of the bugbears. Whose dungeon is this? And then I cast Thaumaturgy, and the ceiling above him begins to like shake.
Tremble.
He kind of looks back and then looks at you and then looks back and you just see him go. And it's his.
Death to Smoochie.
I'm rolling really high.
Damn. All right. Sucks because I have no spell slots. I used it all on sending.
Left without a backup plan.
Yeah, no backup plan. All right.
And you've been in here for a few minutes and you guys are watching and there's out of the 40-ish goblins that are in there, there's probably like 10 left. They're just trying not to be super obvious.
Are
but
we hearing
obvious.
the conversation?
Oh, that door's open.
Yeah, the door's open if you left it open. I assume so.
I will begin to float
Fair.
down to about 10 feet above the door.
This doesn't sound like it's going well. You might want to prep your little boom boom.
He thought you'd never ask.
Okay. I can do that.
And I'm gonna.
Is that what he
cast-
calls it?
I'm
Are we
gonna
just
cast
gonna-
arcane weapon on my hand crossbow.
Okay.
Are we just gonna do that now, or
Give him a minute.
Pull it
I don't think we have too much more time to wait.
So,
As I'm here, I'm saying that. Why not?
Pull this out your ass.
Okay.
such disrespect
I am prepping.
in my own home.
I'm getting ready to prep heat metal. I'm 10 feet above the door, and I'm just gonna do everything but let it go.
Give me an insight check.
I'm gonna get to a position where I can see Young Bull.
No, because I'm gonna do
9.
something. So
Rolling really low today again.
You kind of get the idea that he believes that you are who you are. It's just he's a little too pompous
God, I
right
wish I
now,
had
and he
message.
doesn't care.
oh wait,
I'm going to cast Mage Hand, and I'm going to rip it off of his head.
Attempt to.
You're a little.
You're a
30
little
feet.
far away.
I'll step up.
You gotta go.
I'll step up
feet.
to 30 feet.
Okay,
Away from
so he's kind of in the center, so I'll just call it there. So
like 50 feet.
is it 30 here, or 30 has to be like
30
on the
has
spot?
to be where he is.
Yeah.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah. Move me up there.
Seems to be like right here.
And I'm going to cast Mage Hand, and I'm going to rip it off of his head.
Dex.
Can I see it?
Yeah, you can see Mage Hand.
He
Okay.
can see it past it.
Okay, so
and then a mage hand appears. So
yeah, you go to cast it, and then he sees it coming, and he's gonna attempt to.
Do you want me to roll against it, like an Arcana check or something?
Yeah,
Okay.
Against the dexterity saving throw? for
yeah,
him, I
we'll
guess?
do that.
Oh God, that's a 4.
Well, he rolled a 6.
Still beats him.
So he
Beats
sees
me.
the hand come, and he just kind of just gets a little bit right out of the way,
Mhm.
and then he goes, "Get him!"
When I hear that, I
Everyone
cast
is
haste
good.
on Young Bull.
When I hear that, I cast heat metal.
Wait until initiatives roll.
Yeah.
When I hear that, I cast
Okay.
heat metal on.
Jesus.
You're not even in the room.
No, I said I flew to 10 feet down, and all I had to do was stick my head in.
He did say he was holding the spell, but
What was your trigger though? His keyword?
No, my trigger was when this went violent.
Oh. I'm gonna have to write this out. 1, 2, 5, 6,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
and then
You cast haste on Young Bull, and then you're gonna detonate a fireball.
Maybe.
I mean, if you center it right in front of him, you're pretty much gonna get all of them.
Yep. I see that.
Literally, you put it at the corner right in front of him, right there, and everything but below, Lord Phillips is gonna get it. It'll stop right in front of Lord Phillips.
okay, Geist.
That might be
18.
18. Lord Howard.
5.
Hey, at least you're consistent.
Theron.
21.
21's up here. Carl.
11.
11's here. Young Bull.
17.
Yeah? Chip,
17.
who has higher dex.
Chip probably.
Yeah, I have +4.
I guess there might be changing his mind about what his ability was going to be next.
10. Carl got 11.
Yeah.
What's your dex?
It's 1 + 1.
So 2. 15.
2.
1
I have the young bull.
Oh. No,
I'm
it's
messing,
just
I'm messing with you.
I know you are. By the way, I hate my fucking dice.
Oh yeah, switch them.
No, if I switch them, I'll just keep rolling low.
They passed on the curse.
Yeah, it just moved down the table. Hopefully it moves that way for a while.
Okay, so you did that. He said it triggered initiative. There.
I will run into the room.
Here. So 5, 10, 15.
I was up 10 feet, so you could run through my space.
Either way, it still works.
Same distance.
I'll get to the center of the room,
So that's 30. No, 5 to, yeah.
and then I will do what I do and drop a fireball at the center of them.
This is one of the few times I approve of the fireball.
You hear golf claps from everybody else in the party.
And I'll get everyone, right?
Yeah.
Except Howard.
It'll stop right.
It'll hit
in front.
all the enemies.
see the
16
little-
is your.
I see the little lazy bean come in.
Boom! Actually, you just see like a bead that has wings that just flies by.
Like a dragonfly, or not a dragonfly, like a lightning bug, like a lightning bug.
Like Navi.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And right before it
I
explodes,
know exactly
hey,
what that is.
Listen.
Yogg-Thotol passes
that
with a 20.
Oh, I should probably roll this.
Yep.
And
Are
I'm
you doing it
gonna
at
roll-
regular level?
I only have 3rd level.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm rolling level 6. Just calm down.
How many sorcery points are you using?
I will use. Oh, that's not that great. I will use my sorcery point to reroll 5 of them.
And I'll wait for the hat before I roll the goblins.
Oh, and if any of them have resistance to fire,
I doubt what they do.
his passes it. Because he has elemental identity.
It's true.
So his fire is irresistible.
Oh, there's a 6 in there.
God. I just become. So 10, 20, 6. So 30 for fails, 15 for successes.
Well, the goblins are dead.
And actually, could I have gotten to Howard?
No. Or maybe.
Yeah, he has the movement to get there.
And then I
It's just
will.
diagonal.
Hold on, let me result the first one.
Okay.
We're on the stack. We're on the stack.
Yeah, we're on the stack. All the goblins are burnt to a crisp. Yogg-Thotol passed, and 2 of the bugbears passed. So what was...
It was 30 and 15.
32.
No, 30 and 15.
I know
So,
how to listen. Jesus.
Ooh, kaboom.
And during my turn, I'm laughing as this happens.
What else do you want to
And then for my bonus action,
laugh.
I will tap Lord Phillips on the shoulder and send him 15 feet back.
What is this?
My
it a-
phase sense, my
okay.
6th level ability.
While that happens, I'm still laughing as Hallister.
do? Geist.
Come into the room.
So you see
I'll
3
get it in a
enemies.
You see a bunch of husks.
This is about 20.
See
I have 50
Ash.
feet up.
50 feet.
30.
That's fine, I can see. Notch narrow. That one.
Woo!
Mm.
Whoa,
You got
that shit.
Read it off.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that D100.
92.
Nothing unusual happened.
Damn.
Send
Bullshit.
Send a second one. $10. Well, no. What's in here? What's in here?
10?
Probably.
New.
Okay. And our bonus action throw a strike at it.
Say it right.
Shrug.
There you go.
Nope. Won't hit it.
Okay. Move, any movement, anything else?
You still have 20 feet.
Yeah, I'll move over further into the room. That way.
You're never gonna want this blanket back, Zane.
The Tarrasque has been making lots of rumbles.
So,
As far as I can go, just over it is fine.
I think that's it. Make sure. Chip.
I will fly into the room.
Okay. 5, 10, 15.
As soon as I get to where I can see him, I cast Heat Metal
Okay.
on the circlet.
And what does that do?
All right, so initially
save, right?
it's 2d8 initially, and then they have to save on their next turn to see if they can take it off.
Or don't I have to take it off, or I take that?
Because
Because if it's armor, there's like time to take it off.
So choose a manufactured metal item such as a metal weapon or suit of armor. Picking the circlet. You cause the object to glow red hot. Any creature in physical contact with the object takes 2d8 fire damage when I cast the spell. Until the spell ends, I can use my bonus action on each of the subsequent turns to cause damage again. If a creature is holding or wearing the object, it takes the damage from it. The creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or drop the object if it can.
So I can forcefully take it off.
Yes. If it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
So
Damage.
10 damage to his dome piece
Okay.
as that circlet glows red hot.
Okay.
And then I will fly to the other side of Howard and be in front of him. So basically where Theron is, but one step over. Or 2 steps over. Yeah, right there. Yeah, that's fine. Now, Warhammer in hand, ready.
Young Bull.
Young Bull will run in.
Young Bull
40
rushes
feet.
in.
Yep, and he'll go straight towards them.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Yep. And as he goes, he will toss an axe at Bugbear 1.
Good move. Good fucking move.
18 to hit.
18 hits at Bugbear.
10 plus 6 is 16 magical slashing to number 1.
Number 1 dies.
And then as the axe comes back to his hand, he'll spin and throw it on the backhand at number 6.
Okay.
24 to hit.
24 hits.
For 12 magical slashing.
Just what you needed. Go.
And then Young Bull will strike a pose as an axe returns.
Anime pose?
No, just like that.
Young.
There are no goblins anymore.
Oh, you haven't hit?
I didn't hate
He
that.
did
Oh, he
haste.
didn't haste it. He didn't haste
There
it.
are no bugbears anymore. Carl.
Carl will walk in the room.
See that there's nobody but one guy left.
And he will hold his attack action if he attacks. And Carl will say, it seems as if your protection is no more. If you want to live, I would give up immediately, or my friends and I are going to murder you. Wow.
Take that.
So
fucking thing
glad
off.
you did that.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm so happy.
Okay.
And I'll just hold my crossbow towards him.
Okay. On his turn, he feels the heat from it, and he goes ah, and takes it off, and he immediately shrinks back to he shrinks back to a goblin. Chooses. Yep.
a goblin with a burnt.
And he's like, ow, 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 ow! Don't hurt me anymore. Fine.
I will.
Lord Howard.
All right, so I'm going to walk up 30 feet.
Are you continuing combat, or I will give you the option?
I'm walking up 30 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Is that where Young Bull is?
Yeah. And I start laughing manically. And I tell him, you done fucked up now, haven't you? You fuck with Hallister, you fuck with my subjects, and they fuck with you.
He will respond on his turn.
And I'm going to use an intimidation check to basically, render him,
Pissy.
Did I say intimidation?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basically, assert my power over him. Ooh, that's good. 21.
It's cool, because you get a 3. Cool. He's, fine! And you just see him kind of, curl up.
Okay.
Into a halfway fetal position on his mounted thing.
Okay. And then I'm gonna continue walking. Are we out of combat now? Or
depends. You kind of did something. We'll go with Theron.
Yeah.
I will walk up to him, but I will not do anything.
Okay.
So
We'll give it one more do nothing, and then we'll end the combat.
Wow.
Because I have something I want to do to him.
I'll wait.
Okay, we are out of combat.
All right.
I will fly over and drop concentration on the circlet and pick it up and put it in my bag.
Okay. You now have a circlet of human perfection.
I'm going to.
You didn't know that before.
So I'm gonna walk up to him.
And he's just.
And I grab his chin and I make him look up. I do this whole
He's trying to force his way. He's gonna try and make a strength.
13.
10.
Okay.
Yeah. So you kind of he doesn't really
And
say
then
anything.
I'm gonna, with my other hand, I'm gonna say a little something in deep speech, and I cast Disguise Self again back into Lord Howard Phillips. And I go, you fucked with the wrong person.
It's whatever. Just don't kill me.
I am now in control here. I am your goblin leader.
Okay. I don't think it works like that, but
It
all
sure the
right.
fuck does. And I hold out my ring. Kiss it. And I smack him in the face. It does no damage because I have no strength. So.
Yeah. He's
And then I
spits on your ring.
Oh, he spit on it? You better shove it where it goes.
So I grab him by the neck.
Okay.
And I start to choke him.
Again, he has no strength.
I have no strength, so I can't do anything.
You tickle his throat.
Okay, so he's
why do you have such soft
And then
hands?
I lean him over and I say, you see my friends, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Clean it. And I let him go. Clean it.
No.
Okay, I'm coming over with a warhammer. I'm just.
I thought.
I'm not no. I'm using an intimidation check, but I'm going to use strength.
Okay.
Does he look bloody?
Yes.
No,
Someone gonna cure wounds?
I'm gonna walk.
I was hoping you would, actually.
I rolled a 6 for my intimidation check.
God.
How close are you standing?
Probably 5 feet away.
Okay. You start to do that, and he's just kind of.
I hit him.
Does he look bloodied before
Yes,
this?
he said he looked like.
Yep.
Okay.
No, I hit him.
Non-lethally, hopefully?
He said
Sure,
he
non-lethally.
You hit him. It's what you were going to do.
24.
Okay, it hits. I'm gonna let it go this time, but you need to say it before the dice rolls.
8 damage.
He's a little more bloodier.
I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna be like, all right, settle down, fellas. He is a goblin.
I kick him down onto the ground.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look at him.
Which
Which
again-
at 0 strength.
Which again does nothing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at him and say, I'm telling you, buddy, if you spit on one more person, they're going to slaughter you. And it seems like what you're trying to do right now, in a weird way, is survive. But that's not what's gonna happen if you keep spitting on my friends here. So if you want to live, chill the fuck out, buddy.
You hear him go, help!
Help! Going to walk up
Hey,
to him, and I need everyone within 10 feet of him to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Everybody?
Everybody. Including
Thanks,
myself.
God. Roll it.
now one.
Wisdom?
Yep. 16.
22 for me.
12.
9.
I'm going to take a beguiling visage, and I'm going to tell him, "You are my friend, okay?
Yes.
Everything is alright here." He's
You
charmed.
are my
He's
friend.
charmed
Oh, okay.
by me.
And you see me help me.
Oh, I will help you. Do not worry. I'm your friend, and you are my friend. Is this correct?
Yeah, you should help me get out of here.
Yes, that I will. You may leave. Run. Go up to the surface.
And he does his best to try and get away.
I also believe that Theron's my friend, but I already thought that. So.
Does everybody let him
No.
go?
Yeah. So you're saying a part of the ceiling is about to fall on this guy.
Hey, young bull, can you do me a favor?
I don't know.
Could you pick him up and show him the marketplace to see how much help is awaiting him?
Well, he's trying to get away.
I can
Yeah.
do that.
He's like currently trying to run away.
He's like trying
So
to run away.
Yumble will try to head him off and grab him.
Okay, so grapple versus strength versus dex, I think.
And I'll use my inspiration to reroll it.
Ooh.
Because I'm never going to use it otherwise. Is it strength or athletics?
It's
Athletics, right?
athletics versus athletics or acrobatics.
Okay, just checking. 19.
Beat it.
Alright.
That was close.
Now, I'll accompany young bull out to
So
show
Yumble
him.
will pick him up
He's like, let me go.
and he'll walk him out into the marketplace.
And you just see him. He's kind of wailing around, and he doesn't really like notice what.
And
you're
then
trying to-
Yumble will straighten his head and keep him from moving, and he just sort of.
You just see him look and just.
I'm going to say, so as you can see, the people that would help you are no longer here because we commanded them to leave. And if you want any sort of rulership here anymore, you can continue to rule, but know that you are going to follow anything that we tell you to do. If not, we will snap your neck. You'll be no more friend.
That sounds like an intimidation.
Oh,
That
damn.
got me from Carl. I was like,
I don't want, obviously, I don't want him to die. I'm just trying to fucking scare him into chilling out. You want me to intimidate?
Sure.
I think where this is going.
Christ. 3.
Oh, geez. Oh, no.
Do you have no? Oh, you have. You have. Okay.
He goes, I don't care. Just leave me be. Just let me go.
Alright, I'm done with this. Yumble spurs him on the ground and strikes with a zero.
Yeah, let's not steal from him.
Fucking
Right,
yeah.
Let's not steal from him.
Well, he took 4 from you slamming him on the ground.
Does 24 hit?
This is so good.
10 magical slashing lethal.
And
Why do I even
you
try?
Smatter his head.
Why don't I
Everywhere.
just murder everything?
And as I walk out, I was
Gallagher
kind of
style.
delayed. I reach down, and he was wearing clothes, right?
Yeah.
I grab his clothes and I wipe his spit off my signet.
This was unsalvageable. Let's go.
It takes
And
you
then-
a little bit to find like a somewhat cleanish.
Yeah.
Besides the blood.
I don't even care that there's blood.
Oh, okay.
I just wipe it on him, and then I go, say hello to our new friend.
Chip.
Good
Carl.
job, Bill.
Yes?
I can understand.
There's a lot of alignment.
I can understand.
I can understand.
Not really.
I know.
Diplomatic approach.
Well, let me cross off that guy.
Yeah,
We couldn't do anything about this. Let's just move on.
You had something to tell me.
Actually,
Shall we go see
I'll
what you
take
had?
care of it.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm gonna.
We'll have to deal with 40 so goblins.
If y'all can just give me 10 minutes real quick, I'm gonna ritually cast Detect Magic, and then I just want to head towards the storeroom to see if I get any pings.
Okay. So 10 minutes?
Yeah.
What's everyone else doing for 10 minutes?
I'm going to cast
Currently,
Disguise
the
Self.
market is empty.
I'm going to cast Disguise Self as what he looked like with the circlet on,
Okay.
and walk into the storeroom with everybody else.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll follow.
When you guys enter the storage room, it's a 30 by 90 room with the hallway. The entrance is about at the center.
It's 30 by 90.
Oh, sorry.
With the entrance in the center.
The eastern exit?
It
Yes.
looks just like the room above it, but only 30 feet wide instead of 40.
Okay.
Well, what is it, to the south or to the east? Or
The south of,
marketplace?
The open door.
yeah, it's the open door. Sorry,
He's got it right.
Yeah, you got it right,
Yeah.
Will.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, just move Yuktal's room down and make it thinner. A gruesome diorama featuring the stuffed corpses of a beholder and 6 goblins, all of them in battle poses and adorned with costume jewelry. An ivory chessboard on a low stone table, a 9-foot tall, 3-foot wide framing painting of Yak, depicting him as in his regal human form, standing proudly with his golden circlet at his brow. A hefty iron-banded wooden chest with iron rings and handles. And that's all that's in the room.
That's my Detect Magic going on.
If you guys are waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing pings.
See what's inside the chest?
Well, it didn't ping. I mean, unless that chest is made of lead.
There might be some other stuff in there.
Yeah, let's
I
open
look
it up.
beautiful, don't I? As I'm looking at the painting.
You're looking at yourself.
I would suggest before a lot of people come back, we might want to hide that body so there's no confusion. I think they all knew what he looked like otherwise.
I mean, they're gonna have a very hard time discerning who that goblin is out there.
Yeah, did you not see his brain splattered across the floor? There wasn't
I
much
think
of his
we've
head
made
left.
enemies today, so
Good.
let's just do what we have to.
This kind of
Hey, if you're not making enemies, you're not doing it right.
This kind of went along with my idea. Kill him and replace him as yourself.
Does anyone want to inspect
That's what I'm
anything
doing.
further in the room?
Yeah, open the
That's
chest.
what I'd like to do.
The chest is filled with 2,000 silver pieces.
It's not even good money.
Yes, well,
Do you take it?
I think we should leave this here and let the goblins just spread it amongst themselves.
You looking at the painting, give me an insight check.
Can I check the room for any secrets?
Yep.
I'm gonna cast guidance on myself.
5.
You realize that you could probably sell the painting, you just don't know how much it'd be worth. You could probably convince someone to buy this painting because of such the good-looking man that's on it.
Okay.
14.
14. There's nothing or no like secrets or anything.
So where did the rest of the goblins go?
You don't know.
For those who are standing in the market, you saw them walk out by the stage the way you guys came in.
They're probably with where everybody else went before we came in here.
I'm gonna go out
Yeah,
to Glom.
I'll walk out that way since the goblins are that way. It's still in my Yak the Tall form, beautiful form.
Okay.
And I'm going to walk up to Glom and see how she's contained.
Actually, I will listen to what he said, and I will pick up Yocthatol's body and place it inside the bag of holding.
Okay. Like all of it?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up.
The bot, like
The
main
part that's
body.
not
The remains.
the part that's not a splattered watermelon.
Yeah.
I'm just seeing how detailed you're gonna get with this
I'm
cleanup.
I'm just grabbing up most of this and putting it in the bag of holding, and I'll dispose of it later.
I'll prestidigitation away the blood.
And then when I walk out there, we'll do this after Carl does his thing, or it'll happen while he's doing his thing.
Okay, so you all are all walking out to the
Stage area.
the stage area. So, and you were looking at like how she's tied up.
Yeah. I want to release her. I just need to figure out how to do so.
She's kind of chained up, but it's just normal like chain locks.
Okay,
And,
I'll
like,
try
manacles and
to.
stuff.
I'll cast guidance on myself and try to pick it.
With thieves' tools.
Yeah.
Yes.
21.
21, and you. She
And,
goes, thanks.
I'm gonna say.
And then she looks and sees you, and she's like,
I'm not in there with him.
"I thought you were."
No,
He's by the
I'm by the stage because that's in a different room, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask her to follow me. Say, can you just follow me for a minute?
Yes. Thank you.
And I'm gonna walk her back into the room with the paintings.
Well, she has to walk back through the stage where she's.
Well, while that's going on, I say, fellow goblins, hello.
It's just one. It's just her.
No, there are other goblins in there. I thought you said.
From the
They
market.
left
From the
this
market.
direction, but they didn't stay here.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're not in
they
there?
went out that way.
Oh, I thought you said that they just went into the stage area.
No.
Walked
They
into a room,
went
yes.
through.
Oh,
They left towards the stage area. 'Cause that's the only other
Um,
exit. In
Okay.
besides the door.
All right.
Question
Then, if I would have seen that, then I would have dropped my.
Okay. Yes.
I
You
would've
walk
dropped
into the
this-
stage area and there's no goblins.
Yeah,
in there.
I would have dropped disguise self completely, and I'm back
Okay.
in Byron
Okay.
outfit.
So I'm gonna walk her to the room, and I'm gonna say, just give me a minute, fellas.
Take your time.
I walk her in. I'm gonna open the chest. I'm gonna ask her if she has a pouch.
And she's. No, I had no pouch.
I'll wait 1 minute, and I'm gonna walk back into the room where the fireball went off, and I'll just see if I can find like a piece of like clothing that I can make into a makeshift pouch.
You find some remnants in there. Yes.
So I'm gonna walk back in. I'm gonna take 200 silver pieces and put it in it and tie it up.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, if I were you, I would take this and head to the surface and try to make a life up there. I don't think there's gonna be much more for you down here.
Okay.
I like
I'll,
it.
I'll try.
Look for a guy.
Where is she?
They're in the bottom where the treasure room is.
Okay. If I would have heard this conversation happen anyway, I don't know.
Or would you be hanging around the stage area, or
Where's Youngpool?
Because he kind of said, "Give me a minute," so I assumed everyone was else.
Yumma would have followed the party, and he would be sticking around the stage area.
Okay. Yeah. Then yeah, I guess I'm around.
That's
stage
where
here.
the majority of the party is congregated.
Yeah.
So.
I think I'll go into his old room and just use my wings
So,
to
no,
beat most
wouldn't
of
have heard.
the ashes of goblins away.
It's kind of enclosed in here. You're kind of just stirring up the smoke and all the ashes inside of here.
I'm just trying.
and basically I'll escort her to the point where she can just head up the stairs,
Okay.
and then I want to go back to his throne room.
She's like, but there's things upstairs.
Not anymore.
Not as much as you'd think. Are you good at being stealthy in any way?
Like I could try.
Well, I've given you the means to try to start a better life, so unfortunately I can't accompany you at this point.
I'll do my best. And
If you go this way, there's a man that has a lot of rats.
Also, is there
He might
any
shoot
other
you.
information that you could give to me for the kindness I've shown to you?
buying them love.
She says, if I didn't, I think I may have mentioned it before when you talked to her the first time, but she says, there's there, I think they call it I think there's a bugbear post at the door at the south of the market. Back that way.
I think one of your buddies already told me, but I appreciate it. So be careful, stay in the shadows. We've cleared out most of the bad things that are on that next level. I would recommend just trying to avoid any adventurers coming through because I know they don't take kindly to your attack.
Okay.
So,
Thanks,
good
mister.
luck.
Yes! Trademark!
And she scurries on down the hallway.
And I just want to go back to the throne room. I don't want to take up too much time myself, but I just want to check it to see if there was any secret doors in the throne room or anything we
Okay,
missed.
that's fine.
Cast guidance. Check.
There is nothing on the throne room.
And I'll just rejoin the party in silence.
So, Lord Phillips.
Yeah.
Does that mean that you'll be now acting ruler of these goblins? As
We'll see what happens.
Yep, right
Would
now
you
it is
like
an
to-
empty marketplace.
Have Yocthatal give
You guys do
the
realize that
ability
there
to
is an abundance of supplies and maybe even gold that's in all these
maybe
stations.
talk to them
Start
as
going through 'em.
Yocthatal, saying that you will be the new leader and that he is leaving?
I have plans.
Okay.
Go back and start rooting through
Just
all the
things-
chests. Look for all the gold.
Oh god.
I don't think
Do
we
I
need to take
do I
anything
see
from these
Theron doing
goblins.
this?
You guys are in the stage room.
I'm not.
You went back and investigated the throne. He's back in the marketplace.
Yeah.
I was in the room trying to
Sweep
blast
up there.
ashes
So
and shit around.
So you can't talk to me yet.
Yeah.
I don't know where you were, but wherever you were.
By the stage. Carl, you came back out?
Yeah.
How's the you send her on her way?
Yeah. I figured not gonna be too much more for her down here. See if she can make something up there.
It's a fine move. Good job. Alright, well let's I believe there was a walkway through the market. There was a path down that way. We could check that out. Where's Theron?
I don't know. I don't
Where's
know. I haven't
Chip?
seen him.
They went that
Oh.
way.
I will.
Well, let's go gather them up and get going then.
Did you mention wanting some chalk?
I grabbed some off the stall earlier.
Hey, Carl.
Yep.
Didn't the guard say something about bugbears? Another group of bugbears being further.
Yeah, it's through this door back here. We need to be ready if we want to check that out.
the first stall you look through, you find a pouch, and it has 12 gold, 10 silver, and 22 copper in it.
I want to look through the market and see if I can find a healer's kit.
I'll leave the couch alone and
Huh.
move on.
Okay.
I'll come out of the room and.
Yeah, but really,
Yeah,
like,
we're all kind of convening back in the market.
okay.
Darren, what'd you find in the stall over there?
There was a pouch with some cash, but I'm looking to see if they have anything of better value than that.
Well, I can tell you, I scanned this place earlier with my detect magic. There are no magical items here.
I say we leave it to the goblins.
Yeah, just
These are our
mundane
goblins
weapons
now.
and well, you need. I
Well,
guess we
have
need
you
to-
addressed your people?
Hazen,
Yeah, that was what I was just
when
going
you
to
get
ask.
finished,
I'm not gonna wait around yet.
take some of
Okay.
the
Leave a
weapons
note.
stall. Take arrows.
Good idea.
Okay.
And I'm gonna reach into my bag of holding. I'm gonna pull out a piece of parchment paper. I'm gonna go over to one of the nearest stalls. I'll lay the parchment down. Reach in my bag, pull out the inkwell.
Okay.
Reach back in, pull out a quill, and I'm gonna write a note. And I'll write, "Gone fishing." Yak the Tall. And then I'm going to tack it onto one of the posts in the center of the market.
Okay.
Maybe add something to it along the lines of
Report to
please
Lord Howard
report
Phillips.
to Lord Howard Phillips for any orders you may need.
Yeah.
They don't know who I am.
Yes, but you won't have to keep up that silly disguise you're wearing forever.
All I know
True.
is that if goblins don't have some sort of leadership, things might go a little
Whoa,
haywire. down
wait a
here.
second.
Oh, I'll
You think we
scribble
have
in
an
there
hour?
too. P.S. Lord Howard Phillips is ruling in my absence.
Duh. Bomb.
Do we have an hour?
Hope you guys know how to read.
So you look through and you find about
Just leave behind your house.
And I actually-
be like, I'll be back.
I'll leave a platinum there for them.
And then I actually, the way I write it like not nice, like kind of blocky and all that stuff. If you want me to make a check for it, I can.
no.
Okay.
They're
And then,
stupid goblins.
yeah, and then PPS. I'm so beautiful. And then I'll tack
That'll
that
seal
note
the deal.
Do we have an hour?
But now, who
I mean,
wrote that?
I could use an hour.
Okay, let's take an hour real quick.
Is everybody fine with resting for a quick hour?
Does anybody want anything from the market?
Healer's kit.
There's no kits. It's more just like individual stuff.
Is there flasks of oil?
I'll give you a healer's kit. That's fine.
Okay.
It says anything on the adventurer's gear. Flasks of oil.
Yes. If so, how many?
It's on the adventurer's gear list.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have a maul lying around?
Yeah, well, I told you.
There was a weapons.
There's a
Yeah, there was a
rack.
weapon stall.
I'm over there now getting arrows.
There is 4 flasks of oil.
I will take all 4 of them.
Okay.
Do you
And-
leave anything in their presence?
Is there any alchemist fire? No.
It's on the adventurers list.
It is.
You can roll for it. Give it a chance on a D100 or something.
I'll give it to you. There's 1.
I'll grab it.
All right, I started tuning to the circlet.
And jewelry. I don't know if that's on. If there's
Probably
anything
not.
that's
Jewelry?
on.
I think rings are. And
I actually
amulets.
need to find
Signets are.
I need to find a diamond.
Yeah, there's a signet ring.
How are there any signet rings amongst the stalls?
You kind of dig through one of the vendors and you find one.
I'll pocket it.
Okay.
Lord Howard.
Do I recognize the house that the signet ring belongs to?
No, but you do notice that there's blood on it.
I'll prestidigitation that. Collect it anyway.
All right, I tuned to the circlet.
Hold on.
Well, I'm saying I'm starting
Okay,
to
yeah,
tune
yeah.
to the circlet.
Yumble went to the weapons stall. Were there any mauls lying around?
Yeah, there's one.
Yumble will take that.
Okay.
Yumble
And,
goes
and
to the
he'll,
ball.
he'll actually exchange it for some gold pieces.
Like, you want like a Hot Topic and a Spencer's, or like
There's an Annie
You
Ann's.
want some chalk?
you're
Because
getting
we're
I
going
all-
grabbed it earlier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you did.
getting a maul.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. So you want like Hot
did you
Topic,
want anything?
Spencer's, food
Just the
court.
healer's kit.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Healer's kit.
Are we? So we're taking an hour rest right here
You go
Where are you guys
for it.
resting?
in the market.
Okay.
I'm gonna be resting in his room.
Okay. Everyone else just hang out in the market?
Well, if you went in there, I'm gonna go in there too.
Okay. What the fuck was that?
Is that a kitty cat sneeze?
Jesus Christ!
Sounds like-
It sounded like Mickey Mouse. Hey guys!
So you two are in Yoktal's room.
Yeah.
Where's everyone else? Just in the market?
Yep.
Yeah.
Relaxing.
So we'll say like a half an hour into your short rest, some goblins start to migrate back in.
Okay.
Do any of y'all know how to read common?
Yeah. I think my brother does.
Well, it seems your leader departed for some reason, and he
Ooh,
left
you're
this
gonna
note for
fuck
all
my
of you.
plan all up.
Way to be in the
What,
room.
that they fucking read the note that was meant for them to read?
Okay.
This is D&D. All plans get fucked up.
True.
He goes, okay, that's fine.
My plans never get fucked.
And he kind of just walks on
Just
and
get
goes
rid of
up to his vendor and starts trying to like open it back up.
Tell me when an hour's up.
I guess an hour's up.
I put the circlet on, and then I look just like him, because it chooses what it looks like.
Yes. So it does describe it. So the circlet chooses the circlet transforms its attuned wearer into an attractive human of average height and weight. The circlet chooses the physical traits of the form, such as age, gender, skin type, hair color, and voice, except for size. The wearer's statistics and racial traits don't change, nor do items worn or carried. Removing the signet ends the effect.
Wait, the circlet chooses?
Yes, so I would put it on and look exactly like what he already looked
Unless
like.
it decides you want
Unless
to.
it decides you look different.
Well, I just assume that the circlet has one vision.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
No, because now you're a female.
Fuck you. So I put it on. Do I look like him?
You do not look like him. You are more tan, but you still
Female
are
version of him.
average height,
Okay.
weight of a you are now look like a human.
Right.
Your voice changes and everything, and thank God, wear this all the time.
Yes. But I look a little tanner.
Yeah,
But do I
but
still
then
kind
he
of
does.
look like what he looked like?
Like
just
DJ
a little
Tanner
tanner?
or
No,
Yeah.
Danny
if,
Tanner?
if like he was Brad Pitt, then you're like Bradley Cooper. You're just like same make and model, just a little
Wait.
different.
Like
Brad Dina.
A Star is Born Bradley Cooper because his fucking hair was magical in that.
Yeah.
I didn't see that. I was going with like Hangover. Like Bradley Cooper.
Okay.
Damn, because I was hoping
Not
it
Market
would make
Record,
it
You're
look
not
just
Bradley
like him.
Cooper.
I was hoping that it just had a single vision, and then when I put it on, it made me look like him. And I was gonna go talk to the goblins and be like,
So there'll be
Yo,
three of
this-
them, so he can transform in and you can
no,
transform.
no. I'm saying like I put it on, and then I go out there and I'm like, hey, look, this is your boss now. I'm out. Hallister's brought me up to the big leagues. I'm gone. And then I walk off,
But
and
if
then
it
take
helps,
that bitch back off. and
you
come
are
back.
now a pretty looking man.
Yeah.
Diamonds.
Yeah, and then we
Should have made him a woman.
Okay. So you guys come out of.
Chip, are you planning on wearing this all the time now?
I'm not sure.
You should.
I thought about
as
it, but I
a
wanna
dear
see
friend
if I
of
can-
yours, I would greatly appreciate if you did.
So it doesn't change my racial characteristics, so I can still fly.
Yeah, but you appear to not have wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. Okay.
There'll probably still be flapping sounds.
Yeah.
It doesn't
I would,
change my racial statistics.
I would recommend that you don't make any friends while wearing that circlet.
Why is that?
Because, when you die at the age of 20 or so, it's everybody that's friends with you now is just going to be like, oh, that's normal.
Right.
But then if you die at the age of 20 wearing the circlet, they're going to be like, oh my God. That's
He had like
horrible.
cancer or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah,
or-
but I mean, who'd care?
Did he-
It's just birditis, you know?
Right. I got that bird epidemic, you know what I'm saying?
Did he have the AIDS, the bird AIDS?
I had the avian AIDS. Yeah. I died at 30,
He died of
remember, not
bird
20, but I understand what you're saying.
One can only hope.
Thank you guys. I appreciate your candor.
Hey, have fun. Treat
I
yourself.
want more of like a better description.
So,
I was kind of hoping. That's the only
so an
description
hour
that it
passed.
says on whatchamacallit.
I
What the same thing I
short-rested.
just read?
Yeah.
Is that what it says?
Yeah, on D&D
Okay.
Beyond.
Yeah, I'll.
So all the
I'll still
goblins
let
have
you
sort
fly.
of filed back
I
in.
think it's also
Huh?
like
All the
from
goblins have sort of filed back
No.
in.
Yeah, by
It's
the
from
hour's
Discord.
done, pretty much
Did
all
any
of
of
it.
them read the
Yeah.
note? Do I notice that the note's still there?
The note's still there. You can. There's a few gathering around.
Circlet is an uncommon item. It's called the Circlet of Human Protection. Any humanoid can attune to it. The circlet transforms its attuned wearer into an attractive human of average height and weight. The circlet chooses the physical characteristics of the form, such as age, gender, skin color, hair color, voice, except for size. The wearer's statistics and racial traits do not change, nor do the items worn or carried by the wearer. Removing the circlet ends the effect.
Yeah, so he can still fly.
So I can still fly.
And you're still considered a humanoid?
I am a humanoid.
Cool. And what were you asking?
So
they
a
read it?
couple of them read it.
Yeah.
They're like standing around reading it. I'll go up and introduce myself. Lord Howard Phillips. I'll be in charge while your Yogg-Thotol is gone.
Okay. Are you the one holding the tree outs?
The what?
The tree outs.
The treehouse?
The tree outs.
I don't get it.
Uh,
Legitimately, I don't
yeah,
get what
Lord
you're
Howard
saying.
Phillips, I think he means tryouts.
From the longest yard.
Yeah.
Oh. That would be- No tryouts. Just continue doing what you're doing. Make money. In fact, bump up the prices a little bit. Not for my friends here, but
Okay, so not triple, quadruple,
no,
or
just
not 3 times, 4 times, because they wouldn't know that.
a half a time. So
But we already do it 3.
okay, then do 4.
Okay, 4 times.
Keep up the good work, and remember, I'm in charge now.
Yes, boss.
We're gonna go take care of the bugbears now and see if we can't recruit them either.
Surprised you're not demanding they talk with a lisp or anything.
No.
Yeah. No, that is only
Everyone
for
must
a
talk like this.
specific friend that we have.
Oh, and I have something else for you. Actually, I don't pull out anything.
Wisdom save.
No.
I have something else for you.
He pulls out a wisdom
Make a
save.
wisdom save.
I have this lovely shriveled heart.
Would you
Oh,
like
God.
to attune to it?
Sell
I
this.
suggest you attune to this.
Maybe you should sell it and sell it as a magic item.
I asked.
I just tell him.
No, we gotta convince
We'll be back.
Alistair to do it.
We'll go take care of these bugbears.
Okay.
Hey,
Continue to
Alan,
do work.
I would recommend encouraging them to accept food as payment for some items because I don't know if somebody else was providing the food for them, and I don't want.
Good question. Who was providing food for you?
When you walked around, there was a vendor that was selling food.
Who do you guys eat?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, they eat, right?
Do you all?
You ask a goblin question, you get a goblin answer.
So you guys eat, but how were you getting your food previously?
You're stealing it off of people we killed.
It was the people we killed. We spit roast the adventurers in the
I
back.
wouldn't put it past them.
You thought that was a kebab. You
That's why the dwarf was shaved.
He'll speak up and he'll say that some, most time it's found us by yucks bugbears, but sometimes people do trade food.
Okay, I would encourage you to do so because the bugbears aren't going to be around to help you anymore. So.
What happened, bugbears?
They left.
They left.
They went with. They went with your old leader, and to help him out on his fishing trip.
And just to let you know, I'm in charge here. But my friends here, Geist, Chop, Carl,
Chet,
Theron,
please.
it's Chop, Theron, and Young Bull, especially Young Bull. Make sure you listen to anything that they have to say, or if they ask of anything, help them out.
You see one of them speak up, and he looks. He's like, you just hear them talking over in the side. He's like, doesn't that look like Yoctaw's headband?
Do I hear them say that?
Mm-hmm.
That's not Yoctaw's headband,
But it looks just like Yoctaw's
Yeah.
headband.
because he's Yoctaw's younger brother.
Chop.
Shep.
But
Shep.
Don't ask questions.
Yoctaw.
Don't ask questions.
Try to come down this alley with him.
Okay. It just don't make sense.
It doesn't have to, little one. Just keep on doing what you do.
Okay.
Make money and keep the profits. They're all yours.
All mine?
4 times.
4 times.
4 times. The money's yours.
Okay.
Good?
Mm-hmm. Money mine.
All right.
He expects you to kiss the ring.
He kind of looks like, because Yoctaw used to make them do it, he's just like,
Don't worry about it.
do it.
No. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Things
Can
are
you
gonna
grab
be
him by
better
the
for
back of
you
his
all
head
now.
and shove him to your feet.
Did you like how Yoctaw was running the place?
I mean, it was okay.
But you didn't like how pompous he was, is what I'm hearing from your friends.
Because he didn't look like us no more.
Yeah, so now you all are going to have it better than you did.
Okay. Will he be back?
Don't know.
He went on a very long fishing trip.
Oh. That's why I was confused, because that's how Yoktal's brother died.
What, fishing?
Oh, he went on an adventure and did not come back.
Well, it's just fishing. It's not much of an adventure.
And then he told me that his brother's right there, but he don't.
That's his other brother.
Shit.
That's his other brother.
His other brother. It's,
Just
I'm
do
still-
what y'all have been doing. Listen to him. I encourage you. Try to trade more rations for some of your items here so you can make sure you all have food. Everything will be fine.
Okay.
See you later.
I have to hit up Sweet Stars.
Go on,
Make it
and I'll
red
slap
liqueur.
him in the butt. Things are good from now on.
I guess.
I'll try to find the weapons.
With your 0 strength.
It's just a pat.
It's just like a
Okay.
cup. It's just like a
Yeah.
gentle nudge.
Gentle caress.
A gentle nudge.
Tuck.
You're looking for Tuck Tuck? You gotta get some weapons.
Oh, he was leader of the weapons stall.
Yep.
So it is 9:33.
Yep.
Although just what I asked is, if any adventurers have come past to talk with him lately.
Well, not lately.
Definitely not lately.
Did you see a pale looking fella come by recently?
We already know that.
No, but I mean, did he see him? I don't know. I know that they saw him, but did he see him?
Yeah, right there.
The big mean guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he went in Yoktal's place and then came out and then left.
Do you know how long ago that was?
I don't know. A while ago?
Do you know which way he went?
He went that way through the door. And he points to the south door. Okay. As of right now, you guys have the south door, and then you came in and you went left into this room. There was also a way to the right. So you have 2 options for
Oh, we have 2?
next time. When you guys came
We're
down
going
from the
south,
stairs,
right? Oh, yeah, you're talking about the other direction.
when you
Oh,
guys
this
came down
one?
from the
Yeah.
stairs,
Yeah.
yep, so you guys have 2.
Okay.
And that'll be next Monday.
Yep.
Yeah.
Woo.
All right.
All right.
Thanks for tuning in,
Thanks for
everybody.
thanks for
Thank
tuning
you.
in, everybody.
Yep.
Thanks for running it as always, Zine.
Yeah.
Like we said, we have giveaways. We can get our viewers up.
We're gonna advertise it a little more next week.
Yeah, this is kind of spur of the moment, so we'll see.
Yeah, we definitely want to get our viewership up. We would like to see some more subscriptions too, and the more subscriptions we get, the more giveaways I think we can do
Maybe
too.
some
Yeah.
sponsors, shoot high.
Yeah.
Shoot high. Shoot your shot, baby. Shoot your shot.
Yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next
thank you.
Monday.
Yep.
See you next Monday.
See you guys.
Send it.
Send it.